out, though. Your genitals are on the outside. Mine are all, like, tucked up on the inside. Save for the pieces they cut out. But that's irrelevant to the point.
Shut up, Trap.
I mean, just because my dick's bigger than yours doesn't mean you have to be mean.
Wouldn't matter. My dick is bigger or smaller. It matters that it's actually a man's penis.
So I have a woman's penis. Is that what you're trying to say? Why would I? How do you know?
You're a dirty fucking trap. That's what you are. You're a dirty fucking trap.
I'm not a lady boy.
I'm not falling for it again, okay?
You know what?
Shut up,
Seriously,
eyes wide shut.
Lady boys are far more feminine than I am.
Don't give a shit wearing your fucking mask like this is some sort of crappy Tom Cruise movie.
Wait, there's Tom Cruise movies with masks going on? Which movie?
Dear God, I just called you Eyes Wide Shut and you didn't get it.
No, I haven't seen the movie.
My pop culture jokes just fall on deaf ears.
Yeah, sorry. I watch a lot of horror movies from like the 80s and shit. You go there, I might understand.
I hope you die in a fire.
I hope you die.
I hope you die in a fire and there's nothing but your Zorro mask in the ashes.
It's a masquerade mask. I hope you fucking drown.
Yes, I know what a Venetian mask is, you dumb shit.
Apparently not.
Trying to say, oh, you try to be more edgy than me. I was like, I hope you die in a fire. I hope you drown. What element of the world are we going to use next, huh?
At least in a fire, I'd probably die of smoke inhalation before painful agony.
Remember, if at first you don't succeed, then skydiving isn't for you.
Shit. Damn it!
I laughed so hard, I pulled the fucking goddamn headphones out of my laptop. God damn it.
You stupid Brockus.
I am.
I got really distracted all of a sudden. There was fucking Bowser porn on my screen too. Yeah, have you seen the hashtag Bowser Day shit?
I hope you die in fire.
I have not seen the hashtag. You'll have to explain it. But before we do that, Brockus, are we live?
We've been live for a while since fucking Anon was talking about her lady penis.
Oh yeah, my big giant throbbing lady penis.
Yeah. I tried to go live when Samaj was talking about dicks, and it just didn't happen immediately. But as soon as Anon started talking, all of a sudden it was live. I was like, fuck yes, this is good.
You know, honestly, it's not like this is the first time we've talked about my giant lady dick on streams before, so...
Well, we do have Master Anon in the chat. I'm just wondering if he can confirm for us.
Yeah, he will. His is bigger than mine, though.
Well, he can come on. Schmeckel isn't going to be here. So
that's actually true. I will send him a link. Schmeckel is not here, so.
Yeah.
The avatar seems to be here, but that's all because it's supposed to be.
Yeah, hashtag Bowser Day. There's a lot of fucking Bowser porn. I didn't know Bowser porn was a thing until about 20 minutes ago.
It's the internet. If someone can think of it, there's a porn of it.
Yeah, but
that's true. Yeah.
It's.
Why are you surprised?
Mostly why? Not. Well, mostly it's a kid. It's a kid's thing. Like Bowser is a villain from a children's game, so it's a little bit concerning.
Well,
little kids with Twitter are gonna go be like, "Oh, Bowser Day! I like Bowser. Bowser's my favorite. Oh my god, dicks!"
Well, here's my theory on that. A lot of the kids that grew up playing Super Mario Brothers, they sort of grew up, but unfortunately they never started having sex. So
no, they draw dicks on Bowser. I'm
just saying, if you don't have sex, you end up being a bit of a deviant.
Is that why Sonic's fan base is very, very creepy and scary?
I blame that on the fucking cartoon. The animated series.
What are we talking about? Jesus Christ.
We're
shit
talking
going wrong.
We're talking about degenerates on the internet making degenerate fan art porn.
I tell you to go and like show the hashtag, but seriously, we get in trouble.
Wait,
even though they're cartoon dicks, but
yeah. Hold on a second, Magog. Has anyone like did fan art of you in like a lewd position or something?
No.
Really?
oh, Samaj, you better fix that.
I don't know if I have to.
you better. Come on.
Nope.
I said no.
Well, see, Magog's a guy. I can respect him.
Oh, that's just.
Well, that was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. That was a good burn. That was a good fucking burn. She just literally got gravitated towards the kitchen. Like,
I certainly hope
it
so.
was
I'm
like a
allowed
shuriken towards the kitchen.
I'm allowed out of the kitchen for these streams. This is I get a day off.
Oh, is that why I haven't gotten my sandwich yet?
It is.
I've known you for how many years, and I still haven't gotten my fucking sandwich?
Yeah, Schmeckel gets his sandwiches first. He's on the top here.
Well, that's
Every now and again, Samaj lays in a good one, and she gets closer to the stove.
Well, the stove comes with me at all times.
well, I suppose.
Well, yeah.
I
If any woman that puts shit in the microwave isn't a good woman.
If a man hits a woman with his vehicle,
Oh,
he should
wait.
not have been driving through the kitchen.
Magog, you're a liar. Apparently Igor made you with tits.
Congratulations.
well, at least.
I mean, do you want me to be impressed or something? Like,
Is he in a bikini? Can we
don't
see
give a
this?
fuck.
I'd like to see this.
Look, Anon, did you at least bring a wooden spoon with you? I need something to beat your ass with.
A wooden spoon? Oh, come on. That would break before I felt anything.
That could be. That could be. You are a deviant, and that joke went over your.
Didn't go over my head. I understood.
She's just using the wooden spoons in the wrong way. Way too often.
Now that's how you get splinters, man.
She says with experience.
I'm trying not to make it obvious. Like, no, just let that one lay there. Okay. Everybody gets it.
Look, restraint requires respect.
Ren sent me Magog with tits.
Is it the Leia Magog one again? Because that shit was hilarious. I was not expecting that, and then there was Magog's head put on Leia's slave body, and I'm like, oh, okay.
I mean, you're tagged in it, so you're gonna get a notification for it anyway.
Are they impressive tits at least?
They're unnaturally perky.
Unnaturally perky?
I'm guessing they're fakies.
Well, he is a necromancer. I'm sure he has the magical advantage.
Oh, yeah. That's.
I hate everything you all stand for.
Good.
I remember that picture. I was disturbed by that picture. Igor should be ashamed of himself for drawing it.
He should have colored it, is what he should have done. We need a colored version.
Yep, you're all, in my book, you're all deserving of a Saturday afternoon acid attack.
You can't damage my face any more than it already is.
Yeah, sure is.
That's true. That's very true. There's a reason she wears a Phantom of the Opera mask.
It's true, half my face is fucking deformed. Also,
Yeah.
Brachus, you're foo-foo or something.
Damn it. Why is Godmother still fucking trying to speak to me in a foreign language that I do not understand? Sir, I speak two kinds of languages, English and bad English.
He just said he loves you, that's all.
Okay. Gay.
Yeah, he's a little gay for you, it's okay.
Gayest of ops.
Yes, Smudge, who you been doing gay ops on? Yay! Okay, you can all leave now.
Do you speak giant lady penis?
Who the fuck is that?
That would be my fiance.
The man who can confirm of her lady penis. And it's
Beautiful, isn't it?
It's gorgeous.
And girthy.
Who the fuck is what? Her lady penis or me?
I only have one question. Someone wants to marry you?
Yeah, I know. I don't know how I did it either.
Was it a romantic?
No, I hit him on the head with a rolling pin. Come on now.
Was it a romantic? Did you guys go to Disneyland and wait for the fireworks to go off?
I want to go to Disneyland.
And then he got to one knee and started sucking your trap dick.
Yes, I whipped it out in Disneyland.
I love how it started off with him mocking typical romantic shit, and then it goes straight into deviance.
It's not a trap if you jump into it on purpose. It's a pleasant surprise.
I asked people on Twitter not too long ago because somebody was talking about traps, and I was just like, is it really a trap if you accept the surprise? Just saying.
True. It's a very good question. Nobody has an answer. Do you get blocked?
I can just imagine like Anon sitting there and the other Anon is like on his knee and he's like, will you marry me? And she's just like, pop goes the weasel.
He put the ring on my lady dick.
I
got you a cock
It
ring.
was a cock ring.
There's so much wrong with that one fucking sentence.
It's a diamond encrusted cock ring.
It's the one
right
ring
on.
to rule all of Pornhub.
Oh God, no!
Ribbed for his pleasure. It was really a gift for him.
He pulled out like a romantic line. He'd be like, I'd rather be pegged by you for every day of my life than pegged by anybody else for just one night.
Oh God. I think we've killed everything.
I think you gotta take all these romantic lines from movies and then to make them about traps. So instead of like you had me at hello, be like you had me at trap dick.
So many variations of did it hurt? Oh. Why, yes.
Did it hurt when you fell from heaven? Did it hurt when you clawed your way out of trap hell?
It was really funny. I used that line one time and it actually worked. You know, most women know that line, you know, did it hurt? And they're like, what? When you fell from heaven? But I botched it, man. I was drunk at the tavern and I walked up to this buxom maid and I was like, did it hurt when you fell from heaven? Because I have an erection. Which made absolutely no sense. But it worked.
Of course it worked. Of course it did. How much did you have to pay her?
I'm not going to call him Big Master or whatever it is down there. That's just not a fitting name. That's not a fitting name for Mr. Anon.
That would make me like his sister or cousin.
I think a more fitting name is Papa Dry Lube. That's...
I'm okay with that.
Hey everybody! Today on the gun stream we have Little Miss Eyes Wide Shut, Raucous, Samaj, an absentee father figure, Schmeckel, and Big Papa Dry Lube. With your guest roast master, Mugahawk.
There we go. Ready to go.
Big Master, that was your chance because I called you Big Papa Dry Lube. That was your chance to go. You know I like it when they call me Big Papa. That was your chance.
He did not.
I missed it.
He didn't take your bait, sir.
Your chance to do a Biggie Smalls.
Your pop references are floating here like a fucking brick in the water.
That was your chance, Big Papa Dry Lube. That was your chance. You could have been famous.
Nobody wants your
Could have gone viral.
pop culture shit.
Sing once again with me, Trapdick.
That's beautiful.
Yes, that's what it is right there. That's what you should have done.
It's true beauty. We need to rewrite Phantom of the Opera just for my Lady Dick. Ode to Lady Dick.
No, the goddamn thing is going to be called My Lady Dick.
The Phantom of the Dick.
Phantom Trap of the Opera.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh no! Oh, and at some point, somebody dressed in all black is gonna have to go through the audience and just randomly poke people in the ass.
Okay. No, these a little rubbing.
Can you imagine what the Phantom of Moulin Rouge is? Like that's a motherfucker come out and like, I'm going to kill. Why are you all fucking?
I paid money for this.
I'm the greatest singer of. Oh my god!
Oh,
I did not know
orgy.
a body could twist like that.
Orgy.
Okay, I knew somebody was gonna bring it up.
We should do an alternate ego called instead of Mask of the Red instead of Mask of the Red Death. You should be like, I'm Mask of the Red Krill.
Hang on a second. Trippy's asking what my involvement with that alley shit is before we get back into like more depravity. I personally apologize to Hitsugi over that because when Allie sent me all that shit, I had no idea it was a dox. Like if I had known, I would have said something earlier.
Why would you not know it's a dox? Like
I didn't know who she was. I thought she was just open on the internet with her name and face and stuff. I didn't really care who she was, to be frank. So I thought, like, Allie sent me selective tweets where she'd shown her face and shit. So I was like, oh, okay, this person's just who they are on the internet. Yeah, I was wrongfully assumed that she just was herself online because I had no idea who the fuck she was.
Right. You want us to bring Trippy on so you can just sort of...
If he wants to ask me directly, go for it, yeah.
Is that what you want, Trippy?
We were having such a nice conversation about traps and...
Yeah,
I know. Well,
I knew it was going to come up because I couldn't be here for the actual shit show midweek, so I'm here now. I figure people are going to ask me some stuff, so...
Yeah, all right. You might not know anything about this there, Magog, because it went on for a little while, and then...
It's dumb gayness that you don't involve yourself in.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
So you invited me onto a drama stream.
No.
It shouldn't turn into a drama stream.
It was a trap.
It was a trap.
It was a trap. God damn it.
Well, we're keeping to the theme, apparently.
It was already pretty dealt with, like, the other day, but I wasn't here to answer for myself, so I'm here now, and people are gonna ask me shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, I mean, like I said, I didn't know who she was, so I figured it was just shit she was open sharing. If I had known, I would have said something right away. Because I don't like that shit. I really don't like that I was implicated with somebody's personal information to begin with. That shit pisses me off to begin with.
On a side note, Lionel Valentine is in the chat, and I don't know what song this is in, but I feel like it's a Morskarian classic. I'm going to go ahead and copy this.
I have a feeling it might be some play on some Phantom of the Opera song, but I...
Possibly. Magog, can you confirm if these are a Morskarian classic song, if those are lyrics from it?
Oh, it is. It is a.
I don't know what you're talking about.
In the side
it's on the side chat.
And there's more.
You share cock. Yeah, one lifetime. You say, yeah. It's definitely Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah, it's definitely Phantom of the Opera. Yeah.
Apparently, there was more.
There it is.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a harmony.
I feel like the Phantom of the Opera may have taken...
Oh, we actually have Schmeckle.
Holy shit.
Run!
Oh,
Bastard,
son of
run!
a bitch! God damn it, Squidward! God damn it!
Yeah, actually.
You're embarrassing me.
Uh,
Schmeckle, is that you?
No.
Apparently not.
it
I
is
don't know what's happening
Schmeckle.
right now.
Well,
Is his internet completely fucked up?
I hate you.
Good conversation, Schmeckle. Oh, always.
You
Always
interrupted
lovely
my
to
flow.
have you.
You interrupted my flow with real life drama.
yeah.
Real life drama.
I was building up to a great roast. I had an opportunity to insult everyone on this stream. And then all that stuff had to happen with doxing and things.
Which one are we talking about?
Trippy was asking me about the whole DMs between Ali and I, so.
Like why is this even a thing? Like, I thought we learned our lesson already from the Carlton Tea.
Like almost exactly a year ago? Yeah, I thought we learned a lesson too.
Yeah, like
They just got quieter for a little while.
Nope, somebody sends you something that looks like personal information. Doesn't matter if you think the person is public or not. Fucking ignore that.
Okay, well, it looks like Trippy's not coming on to raise hell, so let's just move the fuck on from it.
You already killed the joy, so.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you're gonna just bring it up all the time and you want to ask me some shit, just ask me some shit now, and then we can move on and talk about traps and dicks and have fun again. Because that, like, this shit stressed me out, massively stressed me out. So that's an understatement.
You're way too much.
Like,
you're
so
still
stressed.
talking about it. See,
it was 3 days ago, and I wasn't here to defend myself. So.
Mm.
Oh yeah, Trippy says he does want that invite. Did nobody send it to him? Because that might be why he's not coming in.
Could be.
Well, Samaj, do your job.
Wait, what? God damn it.
There's so many things that are your job at this point, Jimmy.
I had a raging wizard boner.
Oh, docs.
How raging is that wizard boner?
I'm not giving you details, you sick fuck.
All right.
There's doxing me in the chat. Schmeckle has one of those hippie names. It's Incantation Sunshine Mountain. Where the fuck did you find this information?
Probably for me, apparently.
You know, that actually explains a lot.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Are you that much of a hippie?
I'm not, but it would explain a lot of the shit my parents were doing while they were making me.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. And then they decided they didn't want him. His favorite bath toys were a radio and a toaster.
And you know what? We had a lot of good times.
Yes. That was an electrocution joke, in case anybody didn't get it.
Yeah, I got that.
Just thought I'd throw that out there just because nobody laughed. And I like to explain my jokes when people don't laugh in case I get an awkward laugh afterwards.
All right, Anon, you're in charge of laughing at Magog's jokes for the rest of the night.
Yeah, no, I don't think I'm going to be doing that with what's going on in the chat right now. I'm distracted and stressed again.
What's going on in the chat right now?
Oh, it's the same bullshit from before.
Yeah.
I've been hoping drama queen.
Part 2? I love part 2s. They're always almost as good as the first.
It's because I'm here now, so.
Yep.
Okay.
We got Trippy. Trippy, yeah, you said you have some questions.
I do have a few questions. Good evening, everybody.
Thank you for killing our fun, Trippy. Get to the.
It's not a question. Well, you just talking about electrocuting traps, but
Well, what's wrong with that?
I don't.
It's more fun.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
Yeah, there's some people that really like the electrocution on the nips.
I mean, last time I checked, Lo-Fi liked it.
Gotcha.
God damn it.
Oh,
see, you're not the only one whose jokes don't get laughed at, Magog.
Yep, story of your life.
Unfortunately, yes. I'm only allowed one good joke.
You guys told jokes. I just laugh at you guys.
Yeah, well, okay.
I'm sorry. I just like to make fun of people who wear masks and have a steady, glistening line of cum down their back.
Don't you make fun of me.
I'll do what I want.
It's not that glistening.
It's the only kind of glaze he can have that won't kill him.
It's actually pretty dry. Yeah. But why would one of the questions would be why would you encourage her to send the profile
to her boyfriend?
The guy that you guys thought was her boyfriend.
I don't know what she thought, if she even thought it was her boyfriend or not, but that's something I would do.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, other people have told me that you were, open with that being your opinion. I can't say it's wrong. It's your opinion.
Yeah, I don't.
I'll come flat out and say that I disagree.
Yeah, we've thought about it quite a lot. I have no qualms outing cheaters to their spouses. I think they have a right to know. So, yeah,
I'm sure they do have a right to know, but it still seems, not something you need to do.
Well, if it falls in my lap, I'm not going to just sit on it because I feel complicit in the behavior then. And if they do find out later, like, as an example, some of the stuff that happened with Master Anonymous and his ex, like, it traumatized him.
Mm-hmm.
And if somebody had have told him, some of the people that knew had have told him, they might have saved him from some pretty, I would call them horrific scenes.
Now, I gotta ask, Magog, as a veteran, do you think you would be traumatized by cheating?
Oh, when I had a girlfriend who cheated on me and then asked for her picture back, I collected a bunch of pictures of different women, sent them back, and be like, which one's are you again?
Nice.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously you're gonna react negatively, but do you feel traumatized?
No.
Ask the men that kill themselves when they walk in on their wives fucking somebody else in their bed.
They killed themselves, Anon.
That's what I'm saying to you. Just
you
because
gotta understand that that's all subjective. Everybody handles it in a different way.
Exactly.
That's not your responsibility. See, you trusted something on the internet. You had no idea.
No, and I didn't send it along either. I told her she should. And I said, if you want me, and I did say, hang on, I did say, if you want me to, I will. But I have a feeling the reason she didn't actually go and send me a link to that Facebook is because if I saw it myself, I would have figured out right away they weren't dating.
Probably. She just wanted you to dislike the other person.
Yeah, I don't think it was her.
Can you imagine that fucking conversation? You reach out, you message this guy, and you're like, hey, your girlfriend's cheating on you. Meanwhile, his girlfriend's some completely different chick you've never fucking heard of.
Well, that's why I don't say that.
When or maybe a gay. He could be a faggot.
Well, she did. She sent you a picture of the guy. She told you his name. She said he was a veteran.
Yeah.
Now, that tells me that she didn't even understand the story because the guy's active military.
Yeah, no.
Wait.
I don't know if she misunderstood a situation or if she twisted it to make it sound
Probably
worse
twisting.
to me.
It seems like she has an affinity for that. But there was another thing, probably the last thing I might want to ask, but in your message exchange, because I have the screenshots, she says, in this one, she says, see you disgusting, he's a veteran. And then your reply is, here's the thing, I can do what I always do.
Yeah.
But you're going to catch hell. What do you always do, though?
I would send the Twitter profile to him and let him make his own decision. That's what I meant. Yeah.
Because, I don't want
it sounds bad.
That,
it sounds bad. And I knew it sounded bad, but for transparency's sake, I don't want to be called any kind of fucking any stretch of the mind a doxer. I don't want people's personal information. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. And I didn't care who she was, right?
Not as far as the cheating thing goes. Master Anon says, I wish people told me that shit about my ex. People knew, they chose not to tell me. These people called themselves my friends. That's a different thing, man. Those were your friends. They should have told
you. They weren't, though. That's the thing.
Well, no, but yeah.
Here's the thing. I'm going to tell you. Listen to me. I'm going to tell you right now. Hang on. The people I've told, because I've told people this, people I don't know, people I completely didn't know, they did their own research when I told them. I sent them what I knew, and I said, look, I don't know if that's your relationship or whatever.
And I'm not saying like they probably did appreciate it.
Yes, they did, but that's not the point. I don't send them things with any sort of judgment attached. My own judgments are my own thing. I don't go to these people and go, your fucking girlfriend's cheating on you. I go to them and go, hey, look, I don't know if you're okay with this, but this is behavior that I know like I wouldn't like my spouse doing. Here. I had one guy flat out tell me he didn't believe me. He hired a private investigator and caught her doing shit.
But that's
so that was his own choice
and all that. But
exactly,
again, I just think it's out of line for you to be doing it. With
I disagree. I disagree. I think they have a right to know. If you don't, that's fine. But I disagree.
Oh yeah.
How do you know the person telling you this information is telling the truth?
I don't. That's why I don't really care. I send it and they can figure it out. But if I know and I hold on to it and I find out later that something really bad happened, I just feel guilty about it. It sits on my conscience. It's not, I get that it's not something that would bother everybody, but it really bothers me.
I haven't even told Magog that his woman's cheating on him.
You have a woman now?
No.
Did you construct one?
That was a bad
shot.
He
was some guy named Sunshine Mountain.
I thought out of I knew Brockus, Samaj, and Trippy didn't have one. I was hoping Magog had one.
Yeah, see, Master Non's in the chat. See, people that weren't my friends knew too. Total strangers to me. Nobody told him.
Okay, but what I'm saying is your friends definitely should have told you. Strangers, strangers that know you in real life, maybe. Strangers over the internet, it starts to get a little weird.
That's the thing. If it dumps in my lap, I'll be like, hey, look, here, and then move on. I'm not like it's up to the couple to deal with it, but I don't want to know about it. I can't know about it and not say anything. It would kill me.
See, what happened to me though, Anon, was I was with a girl for over 6 years, and then she was told by somebody online that I was cheating on her, and I wasn't, and she ended the relationship because of it.
Over what evidence, though?
There was no evidence. Some people don't need any fucking evidence. Well, you just go, hey, Miss Anon, Master Anon's cheating on you. And in some cases, the result you're going to get is, oh, well, then fuck him. We're done.
Oh, yeah, no. That's just stupidity on that person's part.
Yeah, to be fair, you probably
that's fucking stupid.
Pick that dumb.
If she's going to listen and believe, like, I don't...
For her, what the evidence was, she said that they explained what my living situation was, how my house was organized, where I lived, and what my dick looked like. And that was enough for her.
Is there any chance you can read out her description of your dick?
She wouldn't give me that description, but when she said that they described my penis, I said, well, that's everybody I know on Xbox. You're going to have to be a little more specific. She did not like my joke.
That's the thing. I don't send just like words to people. If I don't have any real evidence, I don't send anything. That's why I said like the only thing I'd be able to send would have been her Twitter, right?
True. You told Allie to send her or send him the Twitter.
Yeah, I was like, just send. Yeah, because she's flirting with other guys and stuff.
Yeah.
And to me, if she was in a relationship, that's not okay. And I would want to know if my spouse was doing something like that. It's not.
I spend a whole lot of time flirting with other guys on the internet. Yeah, you think the missus should be pissed?
Definitely.
She probably sits there while you do it.
Yeah, she's usually sitting behind me.
That's the thing, though. Then if I sent her screenshots or links to you doing that, she wouldn't care. That's the thing. I don't think it's. I can't sit on it. It just makes me feel. It makes me feel really guilty. I get that it's not. That's not everybody, but that is how I feel. I think Allie knew that. Well, she does know that, and she was using that to make me obviously hate this person for whatever.
Well, you're not the only one that she did that to. When she had Faye's fucking.
Yeah, that shocked the hell out of me. Like,
yeah, she tried to make people hate her too. She called her a fucking white supremacist and said that she was on the run from the law. And all that.
To be fair, there were some posts that were
I don't know. I didn't see the specific posts
of a white.
But that's fine.
She did get all those taken down too as soon as she found out about them. And that's the thing. Like, just further, as soon as I found out somebody was sharing this shit and saying it was fads, I sent it straight to her because I knew she wouldn't want that out there. And I know Fad. I didn't do the same thing with Hitsugi because I didn't know her. So she sent me links of tweets where she'd shown her face and stuff, and I was like, oh, she's just herself on the internet.
Well, she has shown her face, but she doesn't share her name. And Allie even said that to you. She doesn't share her name online.
Yeah, but she said her name on streams. I know that's not in those screenshots. I didn't take screenshots of the entire conversation, right?
Even said that Hitsugi hasn't, as far as she remembers, hasn't ever said her name on a stream.
Yeah, I don't really believe any of it now, but
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, half the
it's
time,
just like
half the time I'm on Twitter, I'm at work and I'm not paying attention.
Like, yeah, and you've taken a heat that you didn't deserve to take. Anon's not a doxer, guys, as far as I know.
No, and
I don't think that you are. I don't think that you ever had anything to do with it. You didn't help her look up information. You had no.
I had no intention of doing it. She gave me what I needed to do it, and I did.
It was thrown into your lap. That's what happened. It got thrown into your lap, and you were associated with it unfairly.
Well, because I didn't know, like, if I thought any of this was private information, why would I even say I had it?
Yeah.
I wouldn't. Well, I don't like that I was incriminated with somebody's private information. Don't ever send me shit that's not, like, just please don't. Like.
Yeah, and Magog, send her as many dick pics as you want. But send them to her husband so that you know she gets them.
I want to, like, address William Stenchever. I know he's a troll, but, like, Anon meddles in people's real lives and drops private messages. Yeah, I damn sure would share those private messages of somebody's docs. When I'm getting accused of meddling and searching up people's information, I'm gonna clear my own name. And if I hadn't known it was a dox, I would have censored it too. I would have censored her name and shit, but I didn't know.
Yeah, well, William has a problem with people sharing DMs, period, like as a whole. He doesn't think that should ever be done. And, you know, that's his opinion. I don't really agree with that. Like, if somebody's doing something that is that shysty, yeah, other people should probably be informed.
Yeah, I'm not gonna share DMs from people just because. I shared the relevant messages. That's why there's chunks of the conversation missing. I shared what was apparently doxing, which I didn't know at the time was doxing. And then, Godbother wants to know if I've seen his little reaction video to it. Yes, I saw it. That is fair enough if that's how you feel, but what she did to Fad was...
I gotta point out something about the whole...
Hang on. What she did to Fad was pretty monstrous. I don't give a, like, I don't know what the hell happened with her and all of you guys, the Hitsugi little crowd, but her and Fad were friends and I never knew them to fight. So that doxing her doesn't make any logical fucking sense to me. What, like, demonizing her to people. I don't get it.
Yeah, I guess Anon said that she had that or not Anon. Allie, I'm sorry. Apologies. Allie said that she had that information because apparently Fad was going to go visit her. That's what Allie says.
Yeah, none of that matters anyways, even if that was true. Why is she sharing it with other people? That's the thing.
That's the problem. That's exactly the problem. Hell, even with the Hitsugi thing, Allie said, she said it to a message, in a message to you, where she was like, it doesn't matter to me. Hitsugi joined a Skype call with me under her real name, so it's her fault or her problem.
Yeah, I saw
along those lines.
Yeah,
that's fucking retarded to me.
Yeah,
it's fucking retarded. How is it your fault? Like, if me and Schmeckel were at a Skype call and he used his real name, I don't have the right to go digging into his name.
Motherfucker, you know damn well you'd be going out there. You'd be like, "Hey, this man's fucking name is Jason Bourne." That's obviously not my real name. It's just the first name that came to mind. But you know, you'd have it all out there. You'd be telling everybody.
Schmeckel's
Definitely.
real name is fucking Dick Masterson.
It's
Okay, he knows
Honeybottom.
my real name. God damn it.
Watch
So,
out,
hang on.
guy.
God, I got a lot of names.
Wait, Antihero said in the chat, if in the future, maybe it's better to just assume private info you get is a dox. Yeah, well, yeah, obviously. That's the thing. I didn't know
from now on.
I didn't know it was quote unquote private information. That's the problem. I had no idea that any of this was private. I thought, because a lot of people are just themselves on the internet. They show their face, they use their name. I'm used to other person. Other people just being that way. I'm not, but other people are. So when she sent me pictures and tweets of her showing her face and stuff, I assumed incorrectly that she used herself on the internet. That was the misunderstanding on my part. That's why I never said anything to anybody, or I would have.
Well, yeah, you didn't dox anybody. You could be getting that fucking part clear, people in the chat. She didn't do anything.
No, but people are just. I think when doxing gets thrown around, everybody gets all right.
Yeah, uppity.
So I'm just gonna assume, from now on, if anybody sends me anything, I'm gonna go probably straight to the person they're talking about and be like, "Hey, are you open with this stuff?" I'm not gonna ask them because they're sending it to me, so I don't fucking trust them. So yeah.
So are we good? Because we've already scared off our necromancer.
Oh,
that doesn't surprise me. He doesn't want to be anywhere near doxing.
I was going to take off so that Big Master and Nod can come back in.
No, it's Schmeckel he's run away from.
Yeah, it's nothing to do with you.
He has fake beef with Squidward? Master Anon. Squidward and Master Anonymous. They have beef. They have soy.
They have soy. God damn.
Well, holy shit. But yeah, those were the only couple things that I just wanted a little clarification on. I didn't want to come in and scream and because it would be pointless.
Yeah, I'm fully aware that everybody doesn't agree with me about the whole ousting cheaters thing, but that's not going to change. That's just the way I feel about it.
That's how you see it. So yeah, I wouldn't try to change your mind because, well, why would I?
Yeah, I'm not gonna go fucking dig up information on people to for whatever reason.
So you've never gotten it to where some chick is like, this guy's cheating on his girlfriend, and you didn't sit there and go, I wonder how big his dick is.
No.
And then look that up and be like, okay, now I'll let her know.
Now it's important. Now it's important. Yeah, I gotta find the dick pics. I gotta find the dick pics first.
Just so you're
I've never done what a lot of people with my mindset. I know a couple of girls who've done this, created fake accounts to try to get their boyfriends to cheat on them with this fake persona. That's shady. That's shady.
That's actually what I always assumed you were Anon.
No,
I thought the missus just had no idea what my taste was.
I'm a little fat for you.
You know, she somehow shaved the sides of her head without you noticing.
Hey, actually, you could. If I part my hair in the middle, it looks like Vamps.
Yeah, but your hair's red, and you're white.
That's true. Your missus is neither of those things. Anyways, so I think I hope I've cleared up anybody's questions about it.
I do have a very big question.
What's super important, Robot Man?
Shit, I'll be right back.
I wonder how many times we could get him to leave and come back just telling him he's roboting when he's not.
Tons. I do it to him all the time.
Because that just happened. I didn't hear him roboting.
Yeah, I know.
Now he's going to be all suspicious. Just tell him to...
he wouldn't have heard any of that.
Just tell him to hit what is it, like Alt
F5.
No, just F5.
Alt F4 closes it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Come on, Speckle, hit Alt F4.
So no, I did have one question that's kind of been not really lingering in my mind because I know the answer to it, but I think everybody else has kind of been thinking about it.
I'm not telling you how big my dick is.
How did you end up ever thinking of Allie as a trustworthy person?
Honestly, I think when she made that video for the 4Men channel, I appreciated it a lot because it was really hard for me to motivate anybody to do anything for that.
We should probably elaborate on anyone who doesn't know. What is the 4Men channel?
The 4Men channel is essentially a charity channel.
It's a channel for men. Get it?
Yeah. No, that makes it sound like it's porn.
Oh yeah, no, it's not porn.
It's not porn. It's a charity channel that I tried really hard to get off the ground like a year and a half ago or a year ago. It's been a while, and I wanted positive stories from women about men. Just basically being nice, and then I used it to promote a men's charity. Right now, it's the Canadian Prostate Cancer Research Facility. Go donate to the Canadian Prostate Cancer Research Facility.
Before I forget, remind me after the stream. We met a nice young lady the other night who might be able to help you.
Yeah, I mean, I've at this point wholly given up trying to drag women kicking and screaming to do something nice. I'm tired of it.
Are you calling Leaf a nice young lady?
I've never met her. Why is she not?
Well, she's from Manitoba. So.
Oh no! Yeah, see,
I would.
Fads in the chat sort of explain it. We were all friends, all of us. We all trusted her. Yeah, we were all friends. All of us were okay with each other. She'd never done anything like this
publicly to you guys. Well, I mean, about what was the time frame that she went after that guy Tevin? Anybody know?
I don't remember. I remember, like, that's the thing. I don't know anything about any of that. She was doing that while her and I were friends, but I don't know anything about anything because I don't pay attention to what she fucking does. Not her mother.
I know that them two had a little, I think 2 separate kumites, and
yeah,
like he walked away and ended up losing a lot of things. Like I heard that his some kind of career he had was ruined by something. I don't fucking know all the details, but I figured you guys were probably friends at that time, and she just never mentioned any of it to y'all.
Yeah, no, I had no idea what any of it really was. She mentioned it to me, like I knew that she was having a tiff with some guy named Tavin, but I had no idea anything about it. And my only experience with him was he was being kind of a creep in my DMs once. So I just yeah. So I just was like, oh, okay, I guess.
I'm just saying, Schmevel, you and Baracus know because I messaged you guys about it. I don't trust that chick Leaf. Not to say that she's ever done anything, but I just have this weird feeling about her. And I will obviously, I just said it publicly, so there you go. I don't like her. The first time I ever heard of her, Tennessee Marines Twitter had just, he had just got suspended because of an interaction that he, her and him had. And he told me that once she gets into an argument with somebody, she basically sends a little Twitter army after them and claims ignorance and says that she has, nothing to do with that. Kind of weird. To be like, oh, no, this guy's attacking me, publicly on Twitter. And then her fans are like, oh, let's go get him. And then that person ends up getting suspended. It seems like stupidity. Some fucking stupid behavior. What were you going to say, Baracus?
Yeah, I looked into that. She got pretty pissed off when she found out that somebody had flagged Tennessee Marines fucking Twitter because of the shit they were doing. So,
well, also she's one of those.
She even called out whoever did it on her Twitter when it happened.
Mm-hmm. Well, I didn't. I mean, I don't think that what she brought to the table with Scoob and them guys, that was a bunch of bullshit. It was a bunch of bullshit that should have never had a fucking stream about it. And what happened? You guys ended up streaming about it, screaming at the top of your lungs, and nothing got handled.
I didn't scream. I did not scream at all. I let everybody else do the screaming.
But it was a giant nothing. It was just a giant nothing.
It was a giant nothing up until the point that that AP came in and somehow made everybody friends for a moment.
Yeah, but then behind the scenes, they've all fallen apart again. So
of course they were gonna fall apart.
Of course, right?
They backed down because AP was yelling at them.
Dude, it's the country stream. I'm not expecting you guys to help people become friends.
Yeah,
right?
No, that's not what I do. I mean, we've done it a couple times, but not on air.
But I don't feel like to me, right? That shouldn't have even ended up a stream, and it's because Leaf shared it, and it had the name Doxer in it, and everybody flocks to that shit. Right?
Yeah, which is why I put the word doxer in it. At first, it was just the trial of Scooby.
I got you.
Then my brain started working.
Yeah, people like to watch a doxer burn.
It's gonna hurt, man, when your brain starts working.
So let me ask you this then, Trippy. Are you going to go to the Guardian and chew him out for bringing to light the Kraut server? You're going to go over to Medicare?
Excuse me,
yell at him?
Ruckus, but the Kraut server and stuff, there was substance there. There was no substance that came from the Scooby thing.
Okay.
Name something of substance if you think otherwise, and maybe you can change my mind.
Well, it's a little hard because I knew everything both sides were going to say before it started.
Yeah, but I was asking Brockus.
No, it's because like you basically saying that she said he's a doxer. All she did.
He did say he's a doxer. She said this guy Scoob tried to dox one of my friends and then posted that thing with Sally Cohn. That's what the tweet was. I saw it the night before everything went down. So, yeah, she fucking called Scoob a doxer when obviously she hadn't looked into any of that shit. Also, it said I was going to sit on this for a while, but then we had a stream about a doxer, and she decided that the subject matter was popular. Kind of suspicious for somebody to just be like, hey, I can get some relevance from this one channel that just talked about a doxer if I talk about another one.
Yeah, that's totally what it was. You fucking spurgy retard. Like, I saw you in chat when I was
and scream at me and call me spurgy. That makes you look real good.
Dude, I saw you in the live chats when you were fucking flipping shit
Your
on me
bullshit
and
had
begging me
no
repeatedly.
substance to it, lady. It had no substance. How long are you
I already have a lot of followers over on Facebook and shit, so it wasn't for relevancy. I was actually legitimately warning people because that's what I do. So yeah, when someone's going around threatening my friends and implying they have their personal information, I'm bringing it to light. So you can sit here all you want and try to talk shit and make shit up.
I'm not talking shit.
Behind my back.
No, to be fair, Trippy, she ain't looking for relevancy on the cunt stream.
No, she shouldn't be. She's got what, 5,200 followers on Twitter?
Yeah, and then something like what, 60,000 over on Facebook.
Yep.
Like she's
well, she's obviously not that fucking relevant anyway.
Much bigger relevancy.
She's a little child who thinks that she can go around calling people doctors and get something done with it. So.
I said,
2 years younger than me.
Okay. Let me clear something up.
23.
I know you're illiterate, and
I'm 25.
Understand, but I specifically said he attempted to dox someone. Scooby attempted. Do you understand?
Oh, so that's not calling him a doxer in the eyes of the public, right? The guys who are going to look at that, see the word doxer and run with it?
I said he attempted to dox
I know you said attempted.
He did.
I know. I just said I know.
Well, then what's the issue? I'm not running around calling people doxers. I said
people see the word doxer and they jump at it.
That's not my problem.
Yeah, it kind of is.
No,
you need to learn how people look at things. You need to learn how an audience works.
I actually know how an audience works, and if they're autistic enough to ignore the word.
Yeah, you got a bunch of little retards who follow you on Twitter, and you think you're Miss Big Shit, right?
No, I never.
You're gonna come in here and call people names right off the bat. That's my job, bitch.
Went around behind my back trying to say, "Don't trust Leaf."
Don't trust Leaf. Everybody, I'm behind her back. Don't trust Leaf. Did I not do that
publicly now? You only said it publicly now.
I said it on my fucking stream, you dipshit. I don't expect you to be watching it. I've only got like 80 fucking subs, but regardless, I've already said it publicly. Now what? You got something else you want to say?
Well, I know you were running to people, messaging them.
Dude, I feel fucking really bad right now, Speckle. I'm yelling at a retard.
Yeah, says the one who. Well, I think I screen capped some of your Spurgy live chat messages.
Oh,
where you kept taking me.
Did you screen cap it? Aw, that's cute. Now,
because you're sitting
Come
here,
in here.
Bob,
Say some
you
shit.
call me Spurgy when you were.
You want to say some shit? Say some shit. You try to troll people all the goddamn time. Are you good at it, or are you really bad at it?
I'm not trying to fucking troll anybody. Good
Dude,
God.
I feel like I'm arguing with a fucking special ed version of Opal right now.
Oh my God.
Oh, come on. That's a little far.
So how long are you going to be in here, Leaf? How long are you going to be in here before you're like, I have ADHD, don't mind me? Because that's, your fucking identity is, I have things wrong with me. Everybody feel bad about it.
That's literally not what I do at all.
That's fine.
But
that's definitely not what you do. How do I know you have ADHD then? Because you have to mention it on streams?
I get
silence. Fucking
easily,
silence.
So I apologize.
Stay that way.
Dude, you gave her like 2 seconds.
Sometimes on stream. Why am I allowed to do that? I'm not saying
sorry
feel
that
sorry for me. I'm saying, hey, sometimes I get distracted. Sorry, I'm not exactly the
what
best
else do you have
all the time.
You got like 20 other things, don't you? You got 20 other things. You're on like Prozac and Ritalin and like 50 other drugs.
That's not. I don't know where the fuck you're getting that from.
I'm asking.
Trippy, you're on insulin.
Yeah. And that doesn't. You realize that's not a drug, right? That is produced by your body too.
Yeah, it's something else, but still, you're on
it's
insulin.
Technically a hormone.
Trippy.
Yeah.
Your own hormones. Are you gonna grow boobs?
It's technically a hormone. It's
He's
something
already
that your
grown
body
boobs.
fucking produces.
You're on HRT. Oh, it's so adorable. When
Yeah,
you get the surgeries.
You guys want to sit here and fucking be friends with this little chick and watch something's gonna happen. I'm just telling you.
Something always happens.
Gonna make you guys.
Everything always happens.
You're gonna find out that this chick's been. Yeah, I followed you because you had posted that thing about Scoob. I needed to keep an eye on you.
And he's mad.
No,
I would like to, rather than you guys just talking over each other, Trippy, can you clarify like what you think's gonna happen?
I think something's gonna come of this. I don't know what yet.
Oh yeah, but
it's not gonna be good.
Something could be anything. Yeah, you know.
Well, I'm just telling you my personal fucking take on this chick.
Isn't he literally said like he doesn't know me, and then now
no, I don't know you, but I don't need to know you to not trust you.
No, and see, like
trust me.
As much as much as I do.
Hey,
you're part of the family. I take what you say into consideration. I've had the same warnings about you.
That's all I'm asking for.
Nothing about them except take them into consideration, right?
Yeah, that's all I'm asking for. I'm not saying that she's not done anything that I know of yet. Besides, being a bitch on Twitter. That's fine. You can be as much of a bitch as you want. Or as nice or as mean or, what have you. But I just don't get a good feeling is all. It's the same feeling. Oh, people deserve it. So
there's some people who do deserve it. Yes, like, Scooby. Like, why would I be nice to people like that?
So Scooby deserves for people to think that he's a doxer. Like I said, people are going to take it out of context.
People, when you go around attempting to get someone's personal information,
whose information did he attempt to get and how? Where's the proof for that?
Do you not?
Where's the proof for it?
I actually don't know anything about anything either.
Anon, at one point, Scooby had said to this guy, "How's the weather in Nevada?" He doesn't live in Nevada, does he? He said that himself to me. The guy that Scooby said that to.
Yeah,
live there.
With the whole area thing, it seems like
it was
probably mentioned I live in the fucking desert.
That's what he said. Yeah, he said I live in the desert, and Scooby guessed Nevada, and now all of a sudden, is that what it is?
I personally don't think he's a fucking doxer. The threats are why I disassociated.
Well, shit, we threaten each other all the time, but at least we're joking. We're kidding around, and he did stand by it, but then he apologized, right? I'm just asking because
he did, but after a long time standing by it.
It was I could tell just watching from what I did watch.
One second, we got Godfather. He says, "Hey Schmeckle, didn't you pass around Liz Reptile's porn pictures? She probably didn't want us all to know about. She passed them around like a joint at a college party. She uploaded those herself with Liz Reptile up top in the fucking video.
Why you pass them around? Hold on a second. Hold on. Wait. Why do people keep bringing that up as if for some reason that's a gotcha moment against Schmeckle? First of all, everyone knows she uploaded that shit herself. Second of all, everyone knows she sent it to Schmeckle himself.
No.
That came from Politipod, Brockus.
Was that?
Yeah, that second part was not the case.
Who was that? Who she sent it to somebody? I know.
I have no idea who she sent it to. I got it from Politipod. But if you watch the video, Liz Reptile is the fucking name she used for porn.
So
why would anybody want to watch that?
Because there were 2 buttholes, and I think it could do a lot if a scientist were to watch it.
Right, dude. I have pictures of that porn that Brockus will be receiving in his DMs later.
Oh God, you took fucking. You're disgusting, Trippy. Like, you're worse than I thought you were.
I will fucking block you if you
send it to me.
Send it to me. I will block you. I swear to God. Sick fuck.
I already triggered one person. The first night I got him, I was like, "Oh, thanks, Politipod." Fucking, he sent me the screenshots or whatever, and I started sending them to Pickle, and Pickle was like, "No, God, no, no, no," and he just started filling up the DMs with other pictures.
So anyway, let's get back to why Leaf here is a loose, flappy cunt, and Trippy is a tiny, unusable penis.
Yeah, that's true. That's very
that's
true.
the word I meant to say.
It's not even a penis anymore. It's concave. It's concave.
You went through the surgery then?
No. It just happened one day. I woke up and it was inside, and I was like, "Oh, well."
Well, we got a question in the chat actually. AP says, "Leaf, why you got Tennessee Marine banned?"
I didn't get him banned. Okay, so Tennessee Marine and I used to be friends, or whatever, and he also had a falling out with Politipod over this, and he strawmanned something I said, and I've shown proof of that. Brockus even went back through the thread to read and can confirm that that is what happened. And I said from there it escalated, and Tennessee Marine decided, "Oh, she's lying. She sent people after me."
So this
he
was
in my mentions, and I was responding to what he was saying. I wasn't sending people after him. I was like, "Yo, go harass him." I said
this is about when he said that you shouldn't send or ask nude. That's what it was. Asking about nudes, right?
He twisted what I said around. Again, I sent
because he told me that you guys were in agreement and that you took you took like offense with what he had said, not realizing that you guys were agreeing with each other.
I was upset because he began to twist what I said around and strawman something I said. Like somehow he got it into his head that I was saying only men send random like nudes to people, and that was like never the claim.
Because he's never said that to me.
Oh yeah, no, I have the screen cap of him saying that to me. I was like, "Okay, wait a minute, that's a straw man," because I didn't say that. That's
what he said to me, right? I'll just tell you what he said to me, so that you can rebut. But what he said to me was that you had said something about like don't ask chicks for nudes online, like if you like for whatever reason, if you don't know them, right? Was that it? And then
at this point, if you don't confirm a girl's age before you start trying to get nudes and sending them dick pics, you're fucking stupid. Underage girls can also be really manipulative, and they'll chase after older men to try to get them in trouble. Just make sure you check. Tennessee Marine's response: or don't ask any female for nudes.
That's what he told me.
Over the internet. Now, I don't know about you, but that does sound like, and he does change it later, that he's saying specifically, don't ever ask for nudes. Anyone, ever.
That's not something that anybody should take offense with, though.
I didn't take offense
to it. It's not something you should take offense to, but it's wrong.
I didn't take offense
to it.
Don't ask women for nudes, period.
And Mrs., if you're watching, send nudes.
To Samaj.
Look, that's
not to Samaj. This time I want them.
My comment in response to his was that that the retarded expectation was for specifically never asking any woman for nudes. I was like, I sent the person I'm with nudes. It's all about who you are asking. Like it depends who you ask. I'm not saying go around asking random people for nudes because that's fucking retarded. But to say never ask anyone for nudes ever is dumb. And
well, that's his opinion though. So why would there be a fucking
his opinion starts off with any. Literally, his opinion starts off with "Don't ever ask anyone for nudes."
Yeah, I see how it's a dumb opinion. I don't see how it should be.
I don't fucking know. Fucking look, Tennessee can explain that himself.
No, look, you can ask women on the internet for boobs whenever you want, as long as you're not creepy about it. None. Send boobs.
My question would be though.
See, Anon didn't take offense. She's not crying. She's
Why the
not
fuck?
sitting in a corner somewhere, cutting herself.
Tell me what I'm doing. I said no.
Oh my god.
My question about this fucking thing would be, why the hell did you guys get this turned into a big deal?
because he tried to tell people that I was saying that asking randoms for nudes or not asking randoms for nudes is a dumb expectation or whatever. He tried like twisting what I said around, and he strawmanned me. That was my issue. Like that was
What did
give a
he
shit about
strawman again?
the fact that he was trying to strawman something I said and trying to twist what I said around to other
See,
people.
I like how it's something you said. What was it that you said he was trying to strawman? What did you
Ruckus,
say?
did I even send you the screen cap of it?
No, I can tell you two are friends.
It's the one right here, Trippy. If she says that is just a retarded expectation, and then goes on to explain the guy I am with, her boyfriend, asks her for nudes. Then he goes on to say, yes, you're dating him. He isn't a stranger. Blah, blah, blah. And then she says, this isn't about strangers. I met the guy I'm with online. So at that point, you know, she's talking about her boyfriend, but also a guy who at some point must have been a stranger on the internet, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I can see where they're getting their disagreement, but it's such a fucking minor disagreement.
I know it's dumb. Hold on.
It's such a dumb disagreement. That's what I was just wondering, right? Like me personally, I've maybe asked one girl for nudes, but every other nude that I've ever gotten, they sent that on their own time when they decided they wanted to. So I can see where he's coming from too.
I just sent I'll send it. I guess I'll send it to Ruckus too. But I sent the screen cap of where he strawmanned me.
And he broke your arm when he strawmanned you, so that's why you don't like him?
No, it's just I don't like when people try to attack an argument I'm not making.
Maybe you should learn when it's time to just back away, though. I mean, because he was telling me that he would go to a chat and you would pop up there and be like, hi, Marine.
I was getting
so you were following him around.
I was getting sent screen caps of tweets he was making about me like hours after the fact, and I got sent to a link to a stream where he was crying about it hours after the fact.
So quit being a little pussy and start to learn how to forget about it.
It was ignoring him. This was hours after it ended, and I was just like, whatever.
And
so I was ignoring him,
and you decided to pay it attention. If you would have just ignored it, he would have fucking most likely gotten bored and moved on.
But I was ignoring it. This was hours after everything was over. You're not listening to what I'm saying. Hours
he was
later,
probably still upset. Was he DMing it to you? Was he fucking adding you when he would make a tweet? Is it your business anymore, or what the fuck? Like, why don't you just?
I was getting notifications because he, like I said, he was quote tweeting me.
You heard your fifis and you needed to pay it attention. That's what I'm gathering here.
I'm just saying that he was lying and strawmanning, and that's what I called him out for. And he seems to think that I'm lying about what I said when he strawmanned me. But Brockus, I sent the.
Yeah, I'm showing you.
Yeah, because only men ask for nudes to send them without asking.
I never made that.
Shut the fuck up for a moment. I'm gonna try and do your voice. All right, let me pinch ball sack.
I was just gonna recommend that.
Nice drama there. I made a string of tweets all related to one case, and instead of using your brain cells to put that together, you were just like, "Oh my god! So only men ask for send nudes without asking?"
How'd I do?
Don't quit your day job.
Yeah, maybe don't go into voice acting ever.
So you insult his intelligence, which would make him, because that's how Tennessee is. You purposely used your knowledge of him being easy to piss off continuously.
I didn't even know.
There is nothing wrong with using that to your advantage.
No, I'm not saying there is anything wrong with it. I'm just saying
sometimes.
Dude, I'm just saying, yeah, she poked the bear. He continued on being upset. I know. And you kind of used it to your advantage. I get that. You were fucking with him after a while, I see. But
I was.
Why has this gone on for so long? Because it's been like a while. Yesterday he told me, he was like, I'm done with this. I'm fucking not going to mention it anymore. So blame this all on Trippy. This is all
He went
Trippy's
on a
fault.
stream the other day to complain about it, and I wasn't even a stream.
I just said it was like, when I say yesterday, that could have been as much as like 4 a.m. yesterday.
He did something with.
He did tell me that.
What's Lo-Fi's new channel called?
Oh, Moonifest Destiny.
Yeah. Something on that.
And that's where he told me too. He told me in the chat, I think, or it might have been I don't remember if it was a DM or not. But he was like, I'm done. I'm not going to mention it anymore. I'm finished. I'm moving on. So there you go. Now y'all,
He's
y'all
moving
can
on, then so am I.
go
Like,
your
I was
separate
like,
ways, right?
differ.
It seems to be really hard for people to understand that online, not every fucking person needs to know each other or be friends. So just, you guys can go your separate ways if that's what you plan on doing.
Well,
I don't fucking care.
Tyro was actually wanted to mediate, I guess, and try to figure things out because
he is good at that.
Poor Politipod got dragged into it for no reason, and he dropped Politipod.
Yeah, I like how Politipod was in here white knighting for you. That was pretty funny. You got a midget protecting a preteen girl, so yeah. That was pretty entertaining for like 5 minutes. Politipod was getting really fucking heated at me in the chat, so.
To be fair, Politipod, he kind of involved himself by putting those messages out. If he got yelled at, then that's kind of on him.
That's the big problem, though. Here, Leaf. I don't understand why Scooby and the other guy couldn't have handled that offline. It was pointless to bring that to the attention of other people and turn it into a stream.
I disagree.
Yeah, because you got to be on a live stream and you got to make fun of it or whatever live or whatever the hell.
You think I knew?
Tweaks your clit. Whatever the hell you wanted out of it, you got that. So that's why it's not a problem with you.
Okay,
I see.
You can
I get that.
Public, but really,
and it's retarded.
No, it was best.
It's
the best
retarded.
thing to do is bring it public.
It's retarded. You could have kept that private. Y'all could have handled that shit in an offline hangout. It's worse now than it would have been.
It's worse now, but to be fair, that's my fault. Nobody else.
No, dude, it's fine. Well, like I said, she still put it out there and got the fucking attention for it.
Yeah, I put it out there. Why would I keep that private? Yeah, I'm just
because it could have been kept private very fucking easily, you little twat.
I disagree. I think.
What the hell is wrong with you? Everything's got to be public, right?
Well,
let's take a fucking look into your private DMs and see what you've been saying to people.
Stuff like that.
How about that?
Well, one second, Jimmy. Look at the side chat.
I find this very ironic, to be honest.
Yeah, why? Because I came out and showed everybody that Allie was a fucking dachshund?
No, because this is actually relevant to what happened with me and the villains recently.
Oh, okay. Yeah, dude, you guys could have handled that shit offline.
I tried to, but
I know you could have. Yeah. And I know you tried to. I wish it would have been able to be handled because I think you and Zell made a good fucking team.
We did at one point.
I think you did. And, who knows, dude? In fucking a year, couple years, couple months, whatever the fuck the case may be, maybe you guys can start talking again. You never know. I'm not saying that, I'm not saying anything for sure, but maybe you guys can get back together, get married again.
Nah.
Maybe. You don't know. What if, Zell approaches you and he's like, oh my God, Schmeckle got me pregnant. And then, you guys have to take care of the baby together.
Oh, no, I'm going to point fingers at Schmeckle and laugh at him and say, that's all you. I'm not helping.
Are you telling me he was reverse trap and that was not a male's asshole? I was fucking.
Fair enough. Yeah. That's exactly.
It was that gross term, boy pussy.
Yeah, that you got.
Does that term fuck with anybody else?
Godbother in the chat says, I've been informed by somebody else claiming actually Darkheart uploaded them against her permission. Also, her porn name was Luna Reptile, as has been mentioned to me.
Yeah.
Darkheart uploaded them, as far as I know, with her permission. He was the guy who filmed them, so he would have had partial ownership of them anyway. That's why, from what I understand, it was so hard for them to get them down after the fact. Also, her porn name was Luna Reptile. Yes, that is fair. Her porn name was Luna Reptile at one point. It was also Liz Reptile, which is why in that video that I posted, Liz Reptile scrolled across the top of the screen the whole time.
Yep. It's fucking right on the top of the screenshot that Politipod sent me. It says, exactly what you're saying. Liz's name right there.
How's it going, everybody?
How you doing?
Hey, not bad. I'm just watching a little odd situation going on here. So I was expecting a little more than just the don't trust this person and then not have anything for any reason why you shouldn't trust them other than there was an argument with a friend on Twitter, which for all
No,
intents and
look,
purposes seems legitimate. I don't know
No, what I'm
why.
telling Schmeckle is I don't care if you guys believe me. I'm just saying I just want it to be known that I fucking feel, what I feel.
Feelings are
I'm
great,
not
man.
saying, yeah, you can come in here with that fucking line that's been around for 3 years.
I know, but that's the thing. It rings out true.
I
Feelings
don't
are great.
care. How? What's your opinion on the situation? How long have you known Leaf?
Fuck. Barely, not really a whole lot up until recently when
There
she.
you go.
Well, hold on. I've known about Leaf for a while. I've known that she fucking has a lot more reach than a lot of people who are claiming she was doing this for fucking fame, views, or whatever the fuck you
Yeah, who
guys are
cares?
claiming.
What her
Well,
reach?
that's the point. You guys were running with this for all of a day until you figured out, oh god, she has a lot more fucking reach than we do. Let's come up
Yeah,
with
I
a different
wasn't.
reason.
You could say you guys all
You
you
just
want.
stated that. You
I
just said it
wasn't
on stream.
with anything she said.
Okay.
I saw her tweet. I said, "Good to
Mhm.
know," or "Pretty good to know," I think was my reply, and I followed her. I had heard about it, but look, my opinion can always be changed.
Okay.
Let her
Well, here, fair enough.
fucking prove
Fair
herself, and then I can change my opinion. I'm not
Fair
here.
enough. My biggest contention with this is that you got all your information from Tennessee Marine, but not looking at the
It's called
conversation
getting
itself.
the other side of the fucking. I'm getting the other side of the story.
Yeah, but you got to get both, man. You can't just get one side and call it the other side.
Of the story would be both at the end, wouldn't it, Schmecker? Why do you think I've been asking her questions instead of constantly yelling at her? I don't like what she did with Scooby. Look, dude, you're the guardian, whatever. People were all up on your nuts. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't know you either. I don't have a single opinion on you. And I know that doesn't matter to you. And you don't know who I am. I mean, you've seen me in a chat like twice?
I thought it was kind of funny. I think you were trying to make a point in the other chat that, threats are nothing, but the guy was intending to.
Dude, look, Scooby's little threat, it was an online threat. Okay. Why did it need to be public, though?
Because even now, okay. Well, here's the reason why. There's been some things that were promised that it still have not happened, and I think these will come out a little bit later. But he was supposed to apologize that after he agreed he would apologize to certain people, and he still hasn't done it, causing some people to get extremely angry, which tells me that it was never going to get dealt with unless it went public, because it was just going to sit there and get worse. Which is why I forced it public. I don't know why people keep ignoring that, but it was brought to my attention that something was going on. I said, well, let me look at it. They asked for my opinion, and then I said, okay, I recommend pushing this forward. And they were like, well, I don't really want to. But I said, it's not going to get better. And if I have to deal with it my way, it's going to get a lot worse for people.
Whatever happened to blocking people? Okay, he threatened me. I'm going to block him, right? You see where I'm coming from? And it seems like this, I don't know, online culture, fucking this generate, whatever the hell you want to call it, right? It seems like they all need to let everybody know this big man did a mean thing to me. What the hell is that? And I'm saying,
malicious intent is a very big. Yeah, it's fine. I do it all the time. It's kind of it's a colloquial you, right? It doesn't mean everybody.
Yeah, I didn't mean you or anybody else. I'm just saying the people involved. Yeah. It seems to me like what they should have done is just distance themselves from the person that was making the threats. And then later on down the line, other people are going to find out that person acts that way, aren't they? I mean, people tend to dig their own grave in a lot of these situations.
The only reason I'm even known around here is because it doesn't work out. That's the reason why I'm even known about this shit.
Yeah.
It's because and I have to fucking people do the right thing. I mean, his sounds. I mean,
you need to F5 or something, dude. I can't understand you.
Oh, is anybody else having a hard time hearing me?
Yeah, me too.
You keep cutting out.
Oh, okay. Well, let me take off my Bluetooth mic. Maybe that's what's cutting it.
Okay.
Yeah, now you sound fine.
Okay, how about now?
Yeah, still fun. You good?
Okay. So I just took off my Bluetooth. All right. So the from my experience with all this shit is that YouTube and Twitter vendettas and disagreements, like as you see Tennessee Marine, doesn't seem to end. And when people are making malicious, threats towards people, or posting information and saying, or in the intent to cause somebody a panic attack because they think
that's some fucked up shit, dude. I can agree with that. That's stupid. That is
but if they're doing it so easily at that point, then obviously they have no issue doing it later. Or have they ever done it before? It's not really a thing where you just start jumping to this action.
Well, I'm not saying that what he did was correct. I never said that. I'm just saying maybe you guys should just let it go sometimes. I don't understand why you would try to give somebody a fucking panic attack. That just seems
well, that's the thing.
Pretty fucking evil.
Well, here's my big
thing. Are you really using the fucking evil? You're gonna pull that out?
It is pretty fucking
evil. I would say malicious at that point in time. And if he calmed down and changed his ways, Speckle, I would recommend he come back. But that's if he changed.
Fucking dangle a heroin needle.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I really did not like having to get rid of him. But with the threats and the standing by the fucking threats, at least for now, and I used those words in the stream with him. At least for now, we got to go our separate ways.
Yeah, and if he calmed down, I'd be more, I'd be really, okay with that. But that is something that you can't ignore, is when somebody stands by it.
I think in some of the talks that I've had with Scooby prior to all of this, it does seem more like a cultural thing from where he lives. Like threats are a very common thing. It's like locker room chat.
But you get fucking New Yorkers who aren't sitting there making threats like that.
Well, it depends on what.
Maybe not a New York thing, but maybe more of an Italian thing.
It could be. That does sound kind of familiar. It also depends on what part of New York you're from, because some are much more verbal about their things.
Think he said he's from Brooklyn,
Queens.
Queens.
That makes a lot of sense.
And again, I could see that. I could say that the way he would talk, the way he acts on people when they're on stream, they're having a disagreement. Yeah, that could be some. But when he says he intentionally tried to do somebody to induce a panic attack, that is malicious. That's the only thing I had an issue with. And if he's willing to do that in DMs, I would say that needs to be known, because this person is again associating with other people.
Hey, not only that, but he also called Ian Miles Chong a Japanese cunt. Maybe we should hate him for that too, right?
No, I think he called Leaf a Japanese cunt.
That's what he was calling me, and he said that I owed.
Oh, he was talking to you. Oh, okay.
That was
referring to.
That was the other thing.
Ian's Korean.
Somebody else said.
No, Malaysian.
Funnier, dude. I thought it was funnier if he said that.
I mean, if he would get in trouble for that, I should get in trouble for worse, because I call him a Mongoloid.
Well.
Look, I'll show you something here. Hey, Guardian, I want to blind you by shoving my thumbs into your eye sockets.
That was trippy. When you get called out for that, are you later gonna say, "Yeah, no, I stand by that. I definitely meant to do that. It's a threat I meant to go through with."
Now, what would have? There would have been nothing made of it though, if all he did was put LOL at the end of that.
LOL would have fixed it.
Yeah,
sort of.
Think about how stupid that is.
I dealt with stupid fucks like Zeph and like Zoom, who will put tiny things at the end to claim, "Oh, see, that's not an actual threat because I did this."
Saying, it's really stupid, is what I'm saying. And plus,
I know
what made you guys so scared? He didn't know any of your addresses. He doesn't live anywhere near you guys.
GCV's name is information was already out there. Apparently, from what I've been hearing.
That's what I've been hearing about GCV too. But
if his information is already out there, then it would be likely that if Scooby hated him enough, and that if it kept going on long enough in DMs, that he would find the information. Well, that's not the point.
You that, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. But I'm saying that
block people.
Scooby could have just went on stream and shat on GCV for being a shitbag, and then it would have been done. I would have no problem with that. But he didn't.
You got a good point.
He could have done that on stream and been very valid in his reasoning. Nobody would argue.
it bugs me because I know that these people all, for some fucking stupid reason, want to be friends. And I was talking to one of them last night, one of the associates of GCV, and they were telling me how this guy's, he's quite a troll.
Yeah.
And he's at a point apparently where they can't tell whether he's trolling or not. And
that's just the best kind of troll.
I asked him, like, what is the reason to have a guy like that around? Like, is he a benefit in any way? And they were like, well, he's a friend. And I'm like, so you need to have this guy who's a troll around because you guys, what? Like, you said he's a friend, that's fine. You can associate with him. What's the point in streaming with him if you literally can't tell when he's trolling or not? And they want to sit around and they want him to, like, apologize for something. I don't know, right? Yeah. I don't know what they want. But I said, even in the case of an apology, what's to stop him from apologizing, then coming around the next day and saying, I was trolling. I didn't mean
that's
that.
A good point.
We're not cool.
That is a good point. But even at that point, he'd be utterly labeled as a shitbag and, ostracized.
He kind of already is if they can't tell when he's trolling and not.
Well, there's a difference between trolling and people can't really tell when it's going on, and then somebody doing something really, really fucked up and then claiming it's trolling.
Mm-hmm.
So the people have a very general way of telling when somebody's gone too far.
Right.
So that's my biggest thing is that the whole situation is marked with people are complaining that it was put out in public. Well, from my experience in the last fucking 2 years of dealing with shit like this, it either gets in public or it never gets dealt with.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I forced it, because if it was up to me and they weren't going to do anything about it, I was going to wait and I was just going to gather information on everybody involved to the point where it was going to be a lot worse.
Leaf.
Because I've done that before.
I feel like Leaf might not be a Japanese cunt.
Oh, fair enough.
Is regular cunt okay? No.
I mean, you can sure go for it. I mean, I see AP down there starting for some Bob and Vagine, but
yeah,
I think he's after some of the Japanese cunt at this point.
Yeah,
hey, he's moved up in the world. He went from a high-pitched Mexican to a high-pitched Canadian.
Yeah, there you go. Oh shit!
That's not a step up, is it?
But
I mean, it's north. That counts.
North is a step up, I guess.
And this is like I told like a couple other people. I mean, the thing between Tennessee Marine and Leaf is something of bullshit that's happened publicly on Twitter that anybody can go back and look at.
Yeah.
And it doesn't rise to anything where I would deal with, because some jackass of her fans, where she went off on, ended up reporting him, and he got his account suspended, I think, or is it suspended or banned?
He got locked out for a bit, and I fucking was like, what the fuck? I literally said, you can't just report people for saying things you don't like. This isn't fucking harassment, because that's what he got.
Sure.
That's what
I heard that you called out the person who did it.
Yeah.
So good job. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, this fucking retard was like, this is harassment. I was like, no, it's not. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, and here's my big thing, Trippy. If Leaf was to say this now, and then you had like evidence saying that she had planned it or
I get it.
And instigated something, I'd be with you, and I would say, yeah, that seems a little sketchy. But when you're saying that you have an ominous feeling of something bad's going to happen if you let this person near you, I go like with, well, that's not.
No, I'm not a psychic or anything, dude.
Yeah,
I'm just saying that's what I get off of certain people. I got the same fucking feeling with the two other people that I've had public drama with, and it's just, I don't know. I'm pretty good character.
She's very how do I say that, people are watching her at this point in time for anything. She's involved with a situation, and if she fucks up, I'm pretty sure everyone's gonna let them know that she's fucked up, right?
Probably.
So you don't even have to wait for it. I mean, you can just watch. I mean, I don't assume there's something wrong with somebody until I see evidence for it.
Yeah,
that's my big thing.
But hell, these guys already know, because I sent Brockus and Michael a DM, and I was like, "Look, something about her I don't trust." Like I said, that opinion,
it might be her Canadian side. I would agree.
Fucking I mean, you
fuck off, filthy rat.
You definitely can't trust Schmechel. I mean, he's gonna send your nudes everywhere.
Oh,
I'm gonna send them to him. So
Hey, now you see here, you hoser. That's a racism talk here. We don't tolerate that here in Canada, eh?
Wait, I do have a picture of the Guardian without his suit on. I have a picture of him without that suit on.
Oh no! Hey man,
is it Secret Squirrel flashing people again?
Mm-hmm.
I have nightmares about that.
Well, now we have a break in the moment here. We need to go over some super chats. We've been letting them fly. Hey guys, Schmeckel, do you know what they are? I missed them.
You guys got a super chat?
Brockus has been keeping track. I have been busy with a different thing. I'm trying to send a link to Tom P, but it's not letting me.
Here,
interesting. I like to hear from Tom P because I want to hear his entire opinion on all this because I know he ducked out and I think he was really fucking real on the country stream the other day, but I mean I didn't really get to hear his other opinion than tell fucking Burnside to keep his fucking name out of his mouth, which is fucking gold.
We got a super chat from Pinoid. I'll second Trippy on her just saving this shit. And a super chat from American Phoenix for $2. Someone save the stream. Please yell at Brockus. Brockus, you have a rabbit's ass on your head.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, his man bun is very much more fluffy. It is fluffy.
Very fluffy. It's a fucking rabbit's ass. He scalped a rabbit, glued it to his head, and calls it hair. It's okay.
You know what? I believe it.
Yeah, it's okay. We've all seen it.
But,
it's very cute. Your fluffy little bottom.
Just to be clear, Schmeckel, you said to put the Hangout link in the chat, right?
No, just fuck you. Don't do that. Don't do that, Trippy.
I only do that on my own stream.
Good.
Yeah, because we're tiny still. So.
Yo.
Hey.
Goddamn.
Avoid the Noid.
What up, my brother? Fucking goddamn Trippy, man. What's going on, partner?
Hey man, I hear you're the realest man alive. Is that true?
I'm the what?
The realest man alive.
I'm not the realest man alive. I just try to keep shit 100 about shit. And I'll be honest with you, man. Look here. I try to be honest about things. You know, I'll be real. Look, I talked to both Burnside and fucking Scooby before all this shit went fucking public and everything got aired out. And we went on stream. And I told fucking Scooby he needs to change his fucking lingo. Right? Like if you go at somebody on the internet, like you should be able to sit here and talk shit and talk reckless to them without having it like escalate to the point where you're threatening violence upon them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, on some basic shit. Just like Trippy, he's like, oh, because you're a cunt, you fucking douchebag bitch. Like at no point did he threaten to slap, rape, or hurt that fucking female. He just talked shit to her. Mm-hmm. And that's what you're supposed to do on the fucking internet. Right? And I do have I should have smashed these motherfuckers that night, man. I really should have, because I'm tired of fucking that moon cricket cocksucker. I had to warn Scooby today about reaching to my motherfucking refrigerator on some serious shit.
Really?
Yeah, you know, fucking he has a real era of self entitlement, right? And I try to explain this to him, and I try to explain it to everybody in general, because I've like. On Discord, if nobody don't know on Discord, you can add up to like 10 people on a message, right? And it makes shilling much easier for anybody out here who's a smaller YouTuber. You can put like 10 people together, like Trippy's part of one of mine.
I am.
And you can, and everybody inside of that message can see everything that's said, right? There's certain people inside of this community that we have that are important individuals. GCV, all right. He is he's a Discord admin for a lot of servers. And he also does a lot of technical work for Golf City, right? AP and fucking Gasly and their Fright Power stuff and the Fielder cartoon stuff. He does a lot of work for them and shit. And that's where he gets his shit from. And so I told Scooby about him fucking with me and Stephen Blackman the one night. Right? Mm-hmm. And I came in pissed off. It was probably like 5-6 months ago or something before Blackman did what he did. And I mean, God rest his soul and shit. But fucking, you know, I mean, he came in there fucking with me and Stephen Blackman using that Opal bitch, acting like she was like 16. And Stephen Blackman was like, oh man, everybody be quiet, man. Watch your mouths because we don't want to say anything. And I was like, man, that bitch ain't 16. Yo, fuck the garbage. Yo, fuck that whole fucking. And me and Stephen got into it about that type of shit. You know what I mean? And that's GCV's a troll. It's what he does. You know what I mean? But the thing is though, like when all this shit popped off, I woke up in the morning with a fucking message from GCV that said, Tom Pease, I'm sorry you got drug into this. I apologize. You know what I mean? Sincerely, anything I can do for you, you let me know and I'll help you. And he hit me up. He hit me up earlier today. Said, hey man, you want to stream tonight? I got something you can get on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm saying he's not a bad dude. Scooby's not a bad dude either. He just needs to adjust how he handles things.
Yeah,
sure. And I told him
relaxed perspective instead of hot-headed.
Well, he needs to be called out publicly so he understands what he's doing ain't correct. That's kind of where I get to with it.
All right.
Yeah,
you know, I mean, just so he knows he's not, that way he knows for sure, look, this behavior is not to be tolerated. You know what I mean? Instead of having like that whole fucking squad do that, they had a fucking another trial for 5 hours the day after fucking the shit happened on the country.
Yeah,
and they all just excused. Yeah, and they all just excused him and Burnside's behavior.
And he died.
And what?
What'd you say there? Wow. You cut out when you said they all just excused. We didn't hear who they excused.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I back yet?
No, I actually.
No, we can't hear you at all. Oh, you heard him?
I can hear you.
Then it was just me. Sorry. Apologies.
Yeah, basically, he said that they were making excuses for their actions. I think is that right, Pinoid?
Yeah, they all stood here, and I mean, and I told Ahtemma this today, and I was like, look, man, the reason why we do these type of things on the cunt stream, and I mean, we do it on bigger YouTubers type of channels, is because they have authority in the community, and they're larger than everybody else, and everybody has the opportunity to say their fucking piece, and things get left as they are. But they went on again, and then without any authority, without any big motherfuckers there, without anybody from the community being there, and excuse this fucking behavior and excuse Burnside's behavior. And I told him, I said, y'all got delusions of grandeur and shit. You know what I mean? Like, yo, y'all need to understand, like, yo, Burnside, like, yo, they say he's like the crown prince of the fucking Hell's Angels and shit. Nigga don't even own a motorcycle. Yo, he doesn't even own a motorcycle. How the fuck you the crown prince of the fucking Hell's Angels?
He's one of those people that I think they refer to him as what is it, lay-arounds or something like that. Like he knows a couple of people who are in something, and he goes around bragging how he's part of it. That's basically what I gather from that guy. And it's a fucking pussy move. And if anybody from an actual MC heard him going around and saying shit like that, they'd probably they'd teach him a lesson, and it would be in the rudest way possible, most likely. You know,
so
broken leg or some shit. You get me?
They need correctors on this behavior. You know what I mean? That's where I'm at. They need fucking corrected on this fucking. I hope they listen to this shit. I hope somebody fucking screenshots this, records it, whatever the case might be, and sends it to them. It's real simple. They need to learn their fucking positions. You know what I mean? And like, yo, go ahead. Like, I gave like the same for Trippy, right? Trippy, when I fucked your shit up, right? And it was completely by accident. No, it was gonna get fucked up. I did the same thing for Scoob, right? Just off the jump. I said, here, bro. I got good fans on this channel who will donate to you. Get yourself some decent equipment. You know what I mean? That way you can build your shit. You know what I mean? So you don't walk around sounding like I'm sounding right now, because I sound like ass on this bullshit mic. Get a real mic. Get yourself some real equipment and shit. Start building. You got the potential. Do it. And I told this to Burnside too. I made them managers on my fucking channel. Said, here, do your thing. You know what I mean? And ain't none of that got recalled. Because I got faith in them. You know what I mean? I want them to be great. But the problem is everybody's sitting there letting them fucking be what they are and just excusing their fucking bullshit and not letting them grow.
Yeah, I didn't like all the little baby bullshit that came out of that too. Oh, he threatened me. Blah, blah, blah. Like I said, handle it.
Yo,
like a fucking man. You go to somebody and tell them, like, you shouldn't be acting like that.
Yo, he shouldn't be acting that way.
And that's what a lot of that live stream was, dude. A lot of that stream was just them saying, you know, he hurt my feelings or whatever. It's like, no, go at him like this. Tell him he's acting like a fucking piece of shit, and he needs to stop that sort of behavior before it really fucking backfires on him. Because this really could have fucking backfired on him, considering that the word doctor was thrown around like that.
I heard them boys might be involved. Be real with you.
What boys?
Them boys up down there in that fucking office down there in Northern Virginia.
Well, shit. You're
The
talking
alphabet
about?
level. Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah, I heard that thrown
What are you
around.
talking about?
That
I'm so
here. I'll say it.
well, 1 second. I'm really confused. Fading Dark's in the
Here.
chat. She says, "Thank you, Schmeckle." As far as I know, I haven't said anything in like 10 minutes. What the fuck are you thanking me for?
Yeah, thanks.
Gave
Schmeckle.
her a wrench.
I wrenched her, you fucking
Yeah.
Oh,
What happened?
yeah, no, it's not me doing that.
Listen, all
Someone,
right. When
someone
he
is
says,
in my DMs saying that Noid sounds like a Jew from the hood.
"That's right, that's right, that's right," he gets that money.
I
But
mean,
no,
he does have a big nose. Let's
think
be
about it,
honest.
guys. When he
I
says
do.
"them boys" at the alphabet level, what comes to mind? FBI, because that's what he's talking about. Apparently, the FBI. Somebody is going around saying that the FBI is somehow involved with some shit. I don't know what it is. I just heard it. You know, one of them fucking offhanded things in a fucking like I think it was an offline chat. I hope it was a fucking offline chat. Whatever. Somebody said something about the FBI being involved with something. I don't know exactly what.
Yeah.
No, there's a whole lot of stuff that I spent hours learning about today.
Is that Ahtemma?
Yes, it is. How are you doing, Trip?
I know the voice. I was looking away from the screen.
Hey,
I'm doing
hey,
all right.
Emma, if you could, I would like to also be filled in. I'll talk to Irate Prostate later as well, but I would like some of the information you guys have that you learned.
I will talk to the people that are sensitive to the information to find out if it's okay to discuss
Fair
it.
enough.
You know what I mean? Let's have some respect for everybody
exactly.
involved, right?
That's why I'm saying, like,
You know,
I heard
instead
a
of
thing.
telling people to have fucking permission to speak.
No, not permission to speak.
Oh, fuck!
That's
You
not.
said it 3 motherfucking times, brother.
Motherfuckers. I did not say permission to speak. I said you had no authority.
No, you. Oh, dude, it's in the middle of your server right now. This is why you need to ask, motherfucker. Are you fucking serious? You run a church called Jesus is not a bitch made leader, and now you're telling people they need to have permission to fucking speak? Is that fucking
No,
okay
you
with
need
you?
authority before you excuse people's actions.
I didn't excuse shit, motherfucker.
Hey, excuse me,
I
guys.
never
Guys,
excused a motherfucking thing.
guys, this is the cunt stream. It's a very, very, very official operation. You guys shouldn't be screaming.
Yeah, there's no yelling here. I don't want any curse words. You got to be polite. Don't say anything mean to each other. I'm just keep going, keep going. Trippy, you were ruined.
Shut your fucking I swear to God, that's as dumb as when I fucking joke and say this is a Christian channel. There ain't no Christians here.
Dude, this is definitely a very Jewish channel. You can see it on Schmeckle's.
Just for the benefit of the audience, Ahtemma, can we hear your complaint in a slower, less interrupted fashion?
Okay, so I was told that apparently I was part of some fucking stream where there was a minor and BDSM, and I was okay. I got confused for somebody else, but I know people, and I was like, wow. And when pedo was one of the words dropped in this motherfucker, and I was like, oh, hell no. Everybody's already on fire on the internet. No, so I went to the people involved, and I discussed it with them. I reached out to the right people without permission, and I discussed it in private like you're supposed to do. And I took care of it.
Yeah. No. That's your shit. I'm talking about Scooby and Burnside.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking about
Scooby
Scooby and Burnside.
Yeah, and you know what I did this morning as soon as I could get a hold of them? You should ask them about the DMs where I got them to say, yes, ma'am, I will apologize to Cass and G. Yes, ma'am, I will absolutely do that. Ask them, because I got it from both of them, dude. And I had it ready to set up, and then as soon as I had it ready, nobody would fucking talk to me. So don't give me that shit about, oh, you didn't do shit. Motherfucker, you're talking about you're the one that took down Chaos. What the fuck is that, dude?
Again, authority.
What authority do you have, little man? What authority do you have?
I can drag everybody. Where are you at right now? Where are you at right now?
In my house.
No. What stream are you on right now?
And you're on.
Yo, look here.
You know where the fuck you think you're some kind of important person?
No,
you're more
we can
important
go
than
to
everybody else here.
No. Yo, Trippy, can you explain this to her? By chance,
what
man?
he's trying to say, I think what he's trying to say, and you can correct me if you want to, is that the bigger streams get out to more people, basically, and that bigger streams, bigger channels rather, have, I don't know, in the public eye they have an air of just authority, you know, like that. The smaller streams, I don't know. I really don't know what that's all about. Besides, like just not reaching as big of a
Yeah, but we had almost as much audience as Schmeckle did the night before this.
We had 36 people.
No, we didn't. We had almost 70 at one point.
We had 36 people in your stream, and that's cool. That's good. Yo, more power to you. Handle your business. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this shit pays. You know what I mean? Like, I always want to see you doing good. That's why I've always helped every one of y'all.
And what Ahtemma's saying, though, Noid, is that she does have the right to do it as long as she feels like she should do it.
She's not objecting to
as long as she wants.
She's objecting to something you said.
Yeah.
She's objecting to the fact that, like, yo, she had nobody there with any of, how do I put this?
Oh, I'm sorry, Guardian, who was there? Guardian, were we talking?
Anybody?
I was there. I was in the chat. I did not want to come on because I felt that it would be improper for me to impose. So all I did is I raised.
Were there,
I
right?
raised. Yeah. I raised
we
questions.
had nobody, right?
Well.
Yeah. I raised questions. I just I am a lot more let's just say hard on people. I'm not as a lenient person. So I would have been a lot more angry at the Burnside for when he was a little lying several times and backtracking.
I got some other information. Yeah, I got some other information later, and I'm living with everybody.
I understand. I understand that you guys didn't have all the information at that time, and you guys are probably just trying to work through it, which is why you guys were more lenient than I would be. But I mean, at this point, I hope you guys aren't nearly as lenient as you were yesterday.
No, I've cut ties. I'm done.
Okay, that was all I had.
I'm done. I told Weibo and all of them, you know what? I'm avoiding all these people. They're all fucking loose cannons. I don't hate anybody. I don't have any animosity for anyone, but I am not dealing with any more people that are high emotion and fly off the handle and start talking shit and can't think it through. I'm done. This has decorated me. It decorated my real fucking life, and that's it.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Ahtemma. You can't avoid all the fucking emotional people because it's most of them. All of them are true.
But there are certain people you need to avoid because they fly off the handle.
No, if I avoided all the fucking people that got too fucking emotional too easy, Raucus wouldn't be here, Anon wouldn't be here, Tom wouldn't be here,
dude.
I
wouldn't be here.
When do I get emotional?
Welcome to the cut stream. Emotions flung around like
I ain't talking about the cut stream because none of this has to do with the cut stream, dude. I'm talking about the shit that was exchanged in fucking DMs that were made public and everybody needed to deal with it.
Pinoid, when they say that you get emotional, it's you remember when you feel some sort of kind of way about things?
Some sort of way about dogs?
Yeah, some sort of kind of way about banging dogs with vaginas. Really good vaginas, apparently.
That was funny. That was funny shit. Yo, that was funny shit. Yo, look, and then there's something else I want to address too, real quick, right? Look here, bro. Look, yo, nobody needs a motherfucker go, oh, he's Italian. I'm fucking Italian, bro. And like, yo, there ain't.
I was just
don't. Yo, yeah, I got you. Like, it's a cultural thing. It is, but on the same point, yo, don't give nobody no excuse because of that. Fuck, nah. There's plenty of smart, fucking well-spoken.
Dude, it's not to do with a race of people. It's a mentality that he probably it probably feels normal because he probably picked it up from family members or something or associates or something. You know what I mean? Like he probably
everybody let him talk this fucking way. And let's be real here about shit. All right, he's upset. And as I said, like, yo, there's people in this community who can get you places. All right, can do things for you and help you out. You know what I mean? And take you places. And I've had this problem where I've had motherfuckers come to me and go, oh man, why ain't you fucking helping doing this for me? And why aren't you doing this for me? And da-da-da. And I'm like, dude, I don't owe you shit. If I help somebody, it's because I help them. You know what I mean? Or if somebody else helps me, it's because they help me. I don't get pissed off if they don't help me. You know what I mean? I get pissed off, like, say, like, if somebody stomps on me, it's a different fucking situation. But if they fucking don't help me, you know what I'm saying? I don't. You know what I mean? I'm not going to get pissed off about it. Scooby got fucking mad because GCV didn't help him the fuck out.
Right. And
you know what I mean?
That's another thing too. Since I finally know who he was referring to as the Japanese cunt, I thought it was fucking Ian Miles Chong, but anyways, yeah, Leaf, it's obvious that you don't owe Scooby anything.
Nobody owes anybody anything at this point.
No, it's very true. Very true, Ahtemma.
Okay, at this point, you know, I had it set up that we were all going to sit down and there was going to be apologies exchanged for the threats and all that shit. But, you know, apparently I don't need responses for that stuff. I don't know, whatever. I had it set up. That's fine. It's all in the tank now. That's good. Whatever. I don't care. It's not my fucking problem. I'm done. What I have a problem with is somebody telling me that I need permission to speak my fucking thoughts on something, because permission was the word that was used more than once. Permission. I'm sorry. Fucking what?
And I said permission. Now that my Discord server's fucking blowing up between motherfuckers fighting about this still because you excused their behavior.
I didn't excuse anybody's behavior, dude. Ask it.
Because you and Jiminy Critic fucking excused their damn behavior.
I didn't excuse a motherfucker's behavior. I said we're arguing over the legalistic semantics of fucking doxing. And I didn't have all the fucking information, and I fucking said that, Tom. If you had a fucking something besides a goddamn gorilla ear, maybe you could fucking hear it.
As I said, authority. Yo.
Fuck you and authority. What, you think you have better authority than the rest of us? Motherfucker.
No,
dude.
I think I have more authority than you.
How?
Yo. How?
Are you high?
How? Because I don't know, because like I'm cool with Cass. Fucking I know GCV, that's my mans in them. I know fucking Scooby.
I don't know any of those people. You're right.
Everybody
like half of them.
Right? Everybody this is involved with, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, and I don't even need you come to me. You could have went to anybody in the upper echelons of our fucking community and went, hey man, yo, look, we should probably take care of this or some shit. You know what I mean? Ask for help. It's not a big deal. Like, yo, I went and asked for help many a times. When I had a problem with GCV, you know what I did? I went to Gasly because that's Gasly's boy.
Okay. What makes you think I didn't do that too? Why do you seem to think you're in the fucking know?
Ask, nigga. That's what I'm saying. Get this shit aired out in public.
I didn't. What makes you think I didn't, dude? Do you think I'm incapable of solving a fucking problem? Are you really
I think you had those two on the fucking stream that night later on, hanging out.
What stream? Where? What are you talking about? I didn't get on any more streams that night.
You did.
No, I didn't.
Hang on.
Fuck you. I went to an off-air hangout and I talked to people completely unrelated till 5 o'clock in the morning. You fucking ignorant fucking fuck.
No, I gotta. Unfortunately, you guys have forced me into this. Totally not Missy in the chat. Adjacent to the trailer park. Different trailer park, maybe. Still, definitely trailer trash. She says, these internet people think they're special. Ha 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 ha. Effing dorks. And that's kind of how it's coming across when you're talking about permission and having the most authority and shit like that.
I don't know what the fuck he's even fucking talking about. Okay. I need authority and permission to fucking talk. Fuck that shit. I went to the fucking horse's mouth, dude. I went to the horse's motherfucking mouth, and I certainly didn't run my mouth talking about how I got some sort of big bad authority, and I can tell other people that they ain't big enough on the food chain to speak, and they need to get the right fucking permission from the right fucking people. Are you fucking crazy?
Pretty sure you need a dick to have the authority, but
no, Noid, were you just basically saying that they should have gone to a bigger channel?
No, he said permission 3 motherfucking times. Trippy.
I said you had no authority to do all this.
I don't remember permission being used, but that's probably just me. You know what I mean? I tend to not pay
Trippy was in the DMs too. You know what I mean? But it's all right. It's all right. I got you. You know what I mean? And I said permission in my server afterwards, right? You know what I'm saying? Because like fucking, I was like fucking rolling and I had to do what I had to do, and I can't really type and do shit at the same fucking time. I have a hard time doing 2 things at once. You know what I mean? I'm not a broad. You know what I mean? I can't multitask and shit. So fucking, yo, I'm not good at that shit. I'm terrible. Right. But yeah, fucking no. I'm saying like, yo, just go to somebody bigger to help solve this shit so it doesn't blow up and we have to deal with it before, yo, because now we have to deal with it again. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we should have squashed this the first fucking.
No,
And
I'm
like
with you, people bigger.
Yo, it's my fault. It's my fault. You know what I mean? I should have smashed these motherfuckers that night and let them have it. But I had my kids and I was tired. I didn't want to fucking deal with it. It's my fault. I should have dealt with this bullshit on fucking Thursday when I had the chance. And I woke up on Friday and I felt like shit not about doing it. And what these people in the chat don't understand is, all right, look, this is a community. All right. This is like, yo, we're family out here. And when we say that shit, we're not joking. Like, yo, like there's people in our community who have died. There's motherfuckers in our community who have killed themselves. There's people in our community, you know what I mean, who, you know what I mean, have bad shit happen to them and we fucking miss them. You know what I'm saying? And understand, like, yo, sometimes that's why a lot of people take this shit personally. You know what I mean? Like, that's why you have internet beefs and you have shit that has to be solved because we're still like out here working together and doing shit all the time. And it is interpersonal relationships. Like,
yeah, but that doesn't mean you have to be a fucking bitch about it.
I feel you. You ain't got to be a bitch about it. And I completely understand that.
Totally not.
Right?
Mitzi says Schmeckle is my cousin. I always figured you were part ape.
And if not, he could put a little bit of grape. I almost said grape.
I'm saying you ain't got to be a bitch about it, but on the same point, you're gonna have, you know what I mean, internet squabbles that need to be fucking settled. And there has to be a way to deal with it. I think we need to have some order to do it, is where I'm at.
Okay, well, that's not what you said. That's not what you said. You said you need to recognize that you are not above these people, and that was never what I said. You said some shit about being beneath, and I need permission to be able to do this shit.
Well, to be
you're not above
fair,
Scooby and Burnside. You have like you
fair though. Noid, you never said Ahtemma in particular during this stream. During this stream, he never like said anyone's name.
No, I'm talking about the
I didn't air you out.
Trippy.
Okay. I didn't air you out. That's what I'm saying. I didn't air you the fuck out. All right. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I wasn't gonna air. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to be nice to y'all niggas. Like, I'm trying really hard to save the people I like on this mother. Because I like Scoob. I do. I'm like, that's my boy. And like, yo, but I'm trying to correct him into behaving properly. I just want him to act like a person.
Yeah, because he came in very street. Instead of thinking about, hey, this is the internet. Lots of people, it's the internet.
Well, 1 second. Non says, Jesus Christ, this whole thing sucks. You gotta have a dick to get a word in edgeways. Non, would you like to say anything? You want to get something in? Ahtemma,
if you need me to drop out,
wait a minute. We were just talking about my huge throbbing cock. I got a dick. I'm fine.
Then use it.
Yeah, I'll fucking mushroom stamp all these guys. If
I feel like it, I'm fine. Swing it around.
Yeah. It's huge.
Just to let everybody know, Schmeckle, if you need other people to come in, since I'm not really particularly involved in all of this, I can be kicked off at any point in time. Bring other people.
You stay for like another 10 minutes, and Schmeckle will give you a show.
Okay, I'm not above. I want to clear this up. I didn't.
The fucking Guardian Detective show would be perfect.
Yeah, dude.
Yo, but there are people above Scooby, right? And there are people Scooby respects, right? And I'm not even talking about me. Like, yo, fuck me, all right? Scooby, you know, he looks at me as his boy, so he don't respect me, all right? There are people on here who he respects and he wants shit from. And he has to learn how to behave from people like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
that since day fucking one. I told him he couldn't run his mouth and make threats when he's angry. It was one of the first fucking things I said to him.
Yo, and I told him a day of. I said, bruh, change your language. Say we're gonna tint his windows. You know what I mean? So it doesn't sound so motherfuckers might not know what you're talking about. Like, yo, for fuck's sake, like change what you're saying.
Okay. Tom. Some of us are wearing headphones, so you yell a little less.
Tell me what you have to say.
No, I need you to tell me what authority you have to tell me when I have permission to speak and why I need to ask.
There's orders, all right? There's order.
This isn't the mafia, dude.
Honestly, I don't think there's any order on YouTube. You know, there ain't no.
There's some order. There is some order. All of us want spots. All of us want spots and shine and have the ability to grow our shit and do what we do. All right, so. You have people who are on top and you have people who are on the bottom climbing their way up. All right. And there's people throughout the community in those type of ranges. There is an order. You know what I mean? And there's a way that we could have everybody solve all these fucking problems and have an in general. Like I told Scooby today, like Scooby came in my motherfucking Discord channel today and said, Joe, AP, we need to talk now. right? And I'm like, nigga, don't be reaching in my fucking fridge like that. Like it's basic shit. Look, there's ways to conduct yourself on here that is professional and normal, and like we're conducting business and everybody's trying to like do what they do. We don't want all of our shit fucked up because of all this nonsense. And motherfuckers need corrected when they do dumb shit, and we need a way to correct them.
Yeah, dude.
So there is order on here.
Tell somebody you're gonna fart in their coffee. Don't tell somebody you're gonna pluck their eyeball out with a fork.
And I mean, if you do say something like that and people start calling you out for it, don't come up and say, "Yeah, no, I stand by those threats."
Yeah, because he sure in the hell did, didn't he? And
it wasn't the best. It wasn't the best idea. I would have to say.
No, it might have been the worst idea. At that point.
You know what's great
like
about that?
There were two options: stand by them or don't, and he picked the bad one.
What's great about it too is he told me and Schmeppel, he was like, "Hey, I plan on, I'm probably gonna say that on the stream." And we were like, "Okay." We didn't say, don't.
No, I was sitting there listening to that, and I was like, "All right, you know what, dude? You say that live. You go ahead. You'll clear yourself up."
Yeah,
that's a bullshit.
But I didn't.
Immediately afterwards, I had multiple people asking me about it, and it's just like, "Oh God, you guys are gonna enjoy this show."
Oh my God! Don't do it.
Now, Ahtemma.
What?
Ahtemma. I love you.
Ahtemma?
All right. You my
He
people.
loves you.
Okay. I love you. Tomorrow, all right, I'm doing the Church of Jesus Christ is not a bitch made nigga, probably around like 2 or 3 o'clock. You can come by and hang the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? And I will slap the bitch out of you so you feel a little better and get the bitch out your body.
No, you need to
You know what I'm
slap the
saying?
bitch out of you, Tom.
I will slap the bitch out of myself too.
There you
Okay.
go.
All right.
Because I ain't got no bitch.
See,
I think that's the first time I've heard Ahtemma say, "I ain't got no."
Yeah, no, see, this is where the Texas comes out because I'm fucking done.
Well,
I don't
Ahtemma,
need anybody's permission to speak.
Well, I get why you're mad about that, but that was just like a little comment he made. But you were pretty heated the other day too. Actually, the past 2 days.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been put in the middle of some drama I wanted fuck all nothing to do with, and I have squashed it and figured out my end of it.
As I pointed out, like you and Irate were both kind of tied into like the Alley thing and the Scooby thing, like loosely, right? Like just based on association, right?
Guilty by association is what people jumped to.
Yeah,
which
and
was super fucking
I was in
unfair,
the same
of course.
goddamn situation as both of you. I was loosely associated with both of them.
Yeah, but you got the backing of the cunt stream, Schmeckle.
I run the goddamn cunt stream.
Exactly. You've already got your people recognize you. You say something, they're going to hear it. That wasn't the case for me. I got
Ahtemma, you and Irate also both have the backing of the cunt stream, and that's why you didn't need to worry any more than I needed to.
Yo, did
Even
you notice?
without the backing of the cunt stream, it was
I
nothing to
literally
worry
got.
about.
Hold on. Stop talking over everybody, P. Let
sorry,
Schmeckle finish what he's saying, dude.
I was just saying, even without the backing of the cunt stream, there was nothing to fucking worry about.
Oh, no, I've been getting shit in the background. Don't worry. I took care of it. I went to the right people and I fixed it. I have friends, believe it or not.
Yeah,
I didn't know that, but I actually
if
do.
anybody keeps accusing you, just point them to me and I'll fucking tell them.
Okay, thank you, because I'm not involved in this. I barely know these fucking people.
Yeah, just like I said, in these situations, people view me as the fair arbiter. So if you point them in my direction and I usually say something, usually people take it for granted. So.
Okay, thank you, Guardian. I wish I had known that 2 days ago because I actually have a family emergency. I should be fucking focused.
That's fine. That's more important than online shit at this point. So if you have that family emergency, yeah, you should prioritize that.
Yeah, I've done everything I can at this point. So yeah, no, I was late to the party because I was stuck squashing problems. But it's good now. I'm out of it. I've told everybody that needs to know I'm out of it. I'm not dealing with people that fly off the handle like they did. I've tried to talk to everybody and be rational. It didn't work. I'm walking away. I have the people I like in that group that I will talk to, and the rest of them I'm just not going to. I've already ditched a bunch of servers, and I've cut my ties. I'm done.
Oh,
and
sorry,
I have
I
a
didn't
big lesson learned.
Discord is awful. I don't think I've drilled this point home enough.
Oh no, I love
Discord
it.
is god-awful.
It's awful.
Discord
it's
is the
wonderfully awful.
shit.
You know what? Actually, one of you guys send the link to the Discord to the Guardian. As much as I don't necessarily trust him,
he just said that
he's probably the one that will make sure it stays clean.
He just said that the fucking Discord is horrible. Man. Yeah, see, he's like, no, fuck that shit. Me, the Guardian here.
I have a fire. I have a fire from this shit to put out on my Discord server with my boy. Like, yo, you know how hard I push ambivalent can and lift the whole button.
Tom, you know why you have a fucking fire to put out over there?
Why?
Because you got all fucking emotional and heated about the shit.
No, not at all. No. It's because everybody who knows all these motherfuckers are in my goddamn server and they're fighting amongst themselves. I didn't even mention.
Everybody that knows all these motherfuckers are in my server and they're not fucking complaining.
To be fair,
problem.
I just want to say to Chaos in the chat there, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do for this thumbnail.
We had a request. We had a request.
We've had a couple of them in the chat. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
We had somebody offer to pay though.
To be fair to
they're gonna pay him to do the thumbnail. I haven't even done that.
Okay, actually, I have an idea. Samaj, just do a picture of me, you, and Schmeckel and Anon all sitting down eating popcorn while fucking people are clearly fighting off screen. just do that because that's clearly what's been happening tonight.
I am tempted to just draw a picture of myself on the toilet.
That's better.
That works. That also works.
No.
Leaf, I gotta say sorry. I didn't yell at you enough when I came in here. Apparently.
Oh, good. Is there gonna be more yelling? Fuck you, Leaf. Fuck you, Trippy.
Yeah, fuck you. Yeah.
You guys are both faggots, and now you're both gonna explain why.
Don't fuck you, Schmeckel. That
Man,
hurts more, doesn't it?
I'm married. That hurts deep.
It does.
Fucking American Phoenix, the default thumbnail should always be lewds of me. I said no!
There you go. That's a perfect thumbnail.
I don't think dick pics are allowed on YouTube. I think that is against the service.
Ooh, just to piss off Anon more?
Don't worry. Samaj is really good at drawing large censor bars.
Yeah, Samaj, can you draw Anon as a trap and like have her ass in the picture, but with like a tattoo of my Joker face on there?
Oh no!
Just to upset her some more.
No,
you know
that's I'm married, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, but that's okay. You can have. It's all about marketing. If my face is on some chick's ass,
your
and
face
people
is worthless.
See,
Also,
every time that you don't want it done, Samaj does it.
Yeah, since when did I need your permission?
That's very true.
Yeah.
What'd you say? What'd you say, Anon?
I agreed with you. I did what I was supposed to. Okay.
See, you did it backwards. You were supposed to say, "Yeah, Trippy, that's a good idea." That way,
No,
he never
fuck
would
you.
have touched it. He never would have touched
No,
it.
fuck you.
I was expecting you to say I said no, but okay.
Oh, dude, can you? How about
yo?
You could
I
draw
gotta fill out. I gotta get back to work. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm still grinding to make my money. Yo,
you can't work because you're on
serious
YouTube right
shit,
now.
or hit me up. All right, fucking.
What was
I said
that?
stop by tomorrow. I said stop by tomorrow or hit me up. All right.
Okay.
Like yo, like legitimately, like yo, you know the situation. I do got a lot of love for you. You know what I mean? Like yo, but I just think that like there's a more orderly way to handle all this bullshit than how this went down.
Then you need.
I don't want to
speak
have to
me.
deal with it like 4 times. All right.
Yeah, and you need to. Yeah, we'll talk about the wording and everything later.
There you go. Good.
All right. There's a better way to do all this bullshit. You know what I mean? And it's already set up and shit. All right. Yo, Trippy, got love for you, my brother. I'll holler at you. I want to play Cards Against Humanity at some point. All right.
I'm set. It's up for Wednesday, so we should be able.
Oh, rock on, dude! Fucking hell yeah. Do that shit. Cool. All right, yo, thank you, yo, thanks, Meckle, for the link. I'll holler at y'all.
No problem.
Now, to be fair to Pinoid, I would like to point out that he's probably got a lot of fires to put out because he did kind of bury Burnside in the fucking stream, and that probably set a lot of people off. And I mean, I don't think he's without reason. I mean, if the video is anything to go by, he kind of used other people's names as leverage.
Mm.
So I would understand why he told him to keep his fucking name out of his mouth.
I was thinking too, Samaj, you could draw Anon in a boat that's shaped like a sombrero.
I've already started drying myself on the toilet. It's done.
Oh, okay.
So I'm taking a shit on this.
Can you be taking a trippy poop?
No.
Oh.
YouTube won't let me do it.
Well, what you got to do before you take a trippy poop is you take a bunch of acid, and then you eat nothing but Trick cereal and like really colorful shit like that, like Fruit Loops and stuff. Yeah, and then you go to the
dye makes it through. Pretty sure it doesn't.
Well,
what is the colored dye? Is it pixie sticks? No, but the thing you dip in, the fun stick stuff, that does it. I've seen that happen.
Wait, what? Why?
Fun dip?
Why would you know that?
I also know.
Hey, college is a fucking hell of a thing.
I'm judging
you have
really hard right now.
If you have a fifth of vodka and nothing but goddamn fun dip, you're gonna make do.
Yeah, there you go. Also, if you eat a shitload of Captain Crunch, you will shit green later.
What?
It comes out green. Yeah, Captain Crunch and also purple Kool-Aid will do it too. It'll make you poop green.
I never want to eat again now. Thank you, Trippy.
You're welcome. You're so welcome.
And now I want Fruity Pebbles. Fuck.
But yeah, I hate myself for it, Ahtemma, but I love Rage Ahtemma. I hate the fact that I love it so much.
How do you think my kids feel?
You get shit done.
How do you think my kids feel?
They probably know by now. When mom,
they probably have the fear of God in them.
Yeah.
No, actually, they're more pompous than I am.
What?
My kids have I got no real sense of fear. If somebody comes at me with a weapon, I don't run. I go right towards it. I'm one of those people that doesn't have a flight instinct. So, yeah, no, my kids are just like that, and they're more headstrong than I am because my husband's headstrong too.
Yeah, you should beat some fear into your children so they know to run away from things that will hurt them.
I would go to prison if I beat them enough for them to understand that they need to leave things that hurt them.
Have other people do it. People you don't like.
But the kids would learn a valuable lesson.
Are we done now? Nobody's yelling at each other anymore.
Fuck you, Anon.
Fuck you!
Fuck you, Brockus!
Well, no,
while we're on here,
have we come to like a good situation with like Trippy and Leaf? And
look, dude. Like, yeah, she doesn't speak. So I want to help her
She's
get
very
out of her shell.
spoken, man. She's been speaking the whole time. She hasn't shut up. You just haven't heard
I'd like
her.
to help her get out of her shell. And yeah, like I said, you can easily change my opinion. I mean, obviously, she's not that fucking horrible if she was. And I was coming at her like I was.
Tell
she would have
Trippy
probably
he's a
taken
very
off.
attractive man.
That doesn't work on me. It does the exact opposite of the desired effect.
Oh, tell him he looks like Skinny Samaj. He seems to like that.
Hey, Trippy, if you want to know something, I heard Leaf is allergic to silver and she's a furry.
You fucking filthy rat.
Oh, she's a furry.
I'm not a furry.
She's a furry opal. There we go.
Just a person with a mouse for their avatar.
Can we call her Phobal?
Hey, invite her to the family, and now I find out that she's a fucking furry.
Phobal. Dude,
We made a mistake.
it's Phobal, man.
Too late. It's too late. Yeah,
What's your first one up?
Oh, I gotta yell at Opal. Opal, I want to fight you in real life. I want to fight Opal in real life. Can we set that up, Schmeckle?
Oh no, I think you guys probably live close enough, and I think you could win. She's pretty small.
I think I'm around 3,000 miles away from Opal.
You at least live in the same country.
Yeah,
is AP still in the stream? Is he still in the chat?
He's there.
He's
hey, AP, hey, GT is better than Super. Fight me,
motherfucker!
Oh, fuck.
You
know what, Guardian? You've been a whole lot of okay, you got something to say to him before I boot him?
Yeah. Well, actually, no, you can boot him first.
Bye, filthy rat.
Guardian? Yeah, you've been a lot of fun tonight, but that was too far. Get the fuck out of here.
Also, we have Snow Opal, so we need Snowpole.
Snowpole.
Snowpole, that's from Chaos. He wants us to make it a thing. So, hello, Snowpole. Nice to meet you.
Oh, she's now Snowpole. Yeah, Phobal wasn't that good. I like
But I want to teach.
Yes.
I want to teach real Opal how to cook because I heard she almost burnt our house down trying to make a grilled cheese sandwich.
She's getting better.
Yeah,
she hasn't.
She actually makes meat really good
her
now.
House down only once.
I heard she cooked steak in the microwave, and that is not okay.
Yeah, no, she hasn't done that in a long time. She makes
To be
meat.
fair,
that was like 2 weeks ago.
She put steak in the microwave. 2 weeks ago?
She,
Because
like,
I've seen
blew
her
up 2
fry it really
microwaves.
nice. What's wrong? with
Like a couple weeks ago, she cooked up this steak that had like this. It was like gray, and it had this fucking white goop leaking out of it. It looked like this steak had pus coming out of it.
What?
And that was like 2 weeks ago at the most.
Oh, help her. What?
And Anon said that Opal's good with meat. I'm pretty sure we all knew that.
How did she became a mom? Like, come on.
Dirty. Why would you say something like that, Samaj? Something that's totally true.
Wow,
Why would you do that on the cunt stream?
I mean, I can't always be nice.
Smell like farted in your hat.
Man, I will kill you. I will come to your house and kill you, and I stand by that threat.
See, secretly, people don't know, but me saying I'll fart in your hat means I already farted in your hat.
Leave it to the guy with poop in his username to make fart jokes.
I have a visor. It's essentially the toilet of the hats.
Why is the guy that's into anal keep talking about farts? Farts generally aren't part of the anal thing unless you're doing it wrong.
I mean, air's got to get out after, I guess.
But it's usually after,
Hold on one
isn't it?
second. Everybody shut up for a second. I want to clarify some things. Trippy, Leaf, you good?
How dare you?
Yeah.
I think we're good.
Ahtemma, Leaf, you good?
Oh, yes.
Things up off air, off the stream.
Ahtemma.
Yeah, we can get more fake beef later.
Good?
Ahtemma and who?
Trippy.
Trippy? I didn't know I had a problem with Trippy.
Me neither. What the fuck is that?
You do
You guys
now.
want a Trippy? Fight!
Yeah.
No.
All right, Schmeckle. That's it.
Samaj and Anon, did you guys
Go.
make up yet?
No. Samaj is a mean man.
Oh,
You only
shut
know
up.
that
You
they're
like it
fighting.
when- You like it.
You know what, Samaj? Naked Anon in the fucking thumbnail.
A super looted Anon.
No, he's already
Anon?
doing himself shitting. No, I said no.
You can make
You
it
know what,
Anon
Anon?
with
I
Blackus.
want you to make the four main guys, the
Tusks.
Fantastic Four. You make fucking Brockus the Thing, yourself, Johnny Storm. You make me Mr. Fantastic. And I want you to make an Anon the Invisible Girl, but only her clothing goes invisible.
You're a dick.
That's pretty amazing.
You're a dick.
I was just gonna say Anon with Brockus tusks, but whatever, you know. Try to make it
I
hard.
have
for him.
tusks. under there.
Well, what's she doing with those Brockus tusks?
Fucking
She
you
got
in
him
the
in a very
ass.
Oh, I was
way.
gonna say, I hope it's something good. That's not good.
That's great. I didn't say you.
What she's doing is she's actually putting man buns onto the Brockus tusks.
Foo buns.
But anyway, now
Brockus
that
foo-foo.
oh no, make Brockus sing it. Don't sing it yourself. Make
He
Brockus
won't.
sing
He
it.
refuses. It's upsetting. His hair
I
is
think
a
I
bunny
heard him
tail.
say that once. So
Come on, the little bunny tail. It's so cute. Come on.
No, thank you, chef.
You
somebody has to donate like half a penny
Wait.
for Brockus to do that.
He has to set the price because we can't make him.
No, maybe you can't.
Well, actually, no. I probably could. I can pout at him. It usually works. Ruckus,
I was
What?
going to say that
Please?
you
No,
know,
please.
I don't want it.
Come
I
on.
don't want it.
Please.
I'm not doing it.
Please.
You give me $20 on my Streamlabs.
I'm going to cry.
His
You heard him.
specifically-
Sent $20 to the Cunstream Streamlabs, and
yes, and how you get to that Streamlabs is type in streamlabs.com/trippypoop, and you will be able to donate directly to me.
but now that we're all friends again, I have a very, very, very important question to ask. Who do you think is going to be the next Doxer?
Ooh,
It's going to be
That's
you,
an excellent
Speckle. I know it is.
It's gonna be anti-hero, the sick son of a
Man,
bitch.
I'm
No,
already
yes,
leaking your
fucking
name
know
right
it.
now, Ahtemma.
What? You're doxing me right now?
Right now.
Okay.
It's all over Twitter.
Oh,
man, you know what? Most likely, the next Doxer is going to be someone's name we haven't heard yet. No, I have no idea.
Oh,
You leave-
there is a very
leave
good
for you.
chance there'll be some
Everybody
nobody.
thinks it's Squidward.
No, I'm thinking maybe it's going to be AP.
Super dog.
Yeah, dude, I was gonna say that.
Finally give up. He's going to snap.
You know what's funny?
He's gonna
I was
start
gonna
doxing
say,
everyone. He has my
I was
real
gonna
name.
say, hey, dude, I
He's
was
gonna
gonna
fuck me
Whitey.
over.
Whitey's
But I
the
know
next
what-
doxer. Whitey's
Come on.
Whitey's dead.
Well,
Whitey
that
died
makes it
3
easier.
months
If he's
ago.
a ghost, he can go look over our shoulders and we won't know.
Didn't he like? murder and rape people. I don't know.
Ghastly's gonna be really upset you're slandering his people like that.
Schmeckle, I was gonna say that AP was gonna be the next Doxer, but I didn't feel I had the authority.
No, as AP says, I doxed myself to him, and I have no doubts that he's gonna snap one day. He's gonna wake up. He's gonna be like, "Where's the fucking krill?" There's gonna be no krill, and he's gonna go on the internet and he's gonna be like, "Here's fucking Schmeckle's address. Go hunt him down."
Oh shit!
I want little bunny Fufu. I want it.
Little Brocky Fufu.
No, he scalped Bunny Fufu and put him on his head. He's not a bunny. He has a bunny on his head.
We need to talk to whoever makes songs on YouTube for them to just make that shit a song.
Yes, particularly the ass of the rabbit.
And give them like the stream where Bragas did sing the song, didn't he? He did, right?
No,
yeah, he sung the song
he
multiple
didn't.
times.
I don't think he did. Did he? Have you sung it? Did I miss it? I haven't heard.
Oh, I know who to talk to. I get a hold of Octane Gamer, and he'll fucking he'll do the sound clip.
$2 from the apathetic ranter. Had fun. Leaf is another kin. Have a good night.
I swear to God, ranter.
Other kin.
I know.
I love that the trend continues. That even the fucking whitey that's not whitey gets timed out in the chat.
And then next week it'll come out that Leaf's not another kin. She's a.
It's a good thing we have AP here. He saved us.
She's a fucking dragon kin.
Disgusting.
She does kind of seem like the type of person who would be like a non-binary, maybe like I'm thinking maybe like ponykin type.
Dude, no, she's not badass enough to be a pony. She's like like an ant or some kind of little cute spider or something. Like I could see her being like that's what I get ass. Yeah,
like blushing cheeks.
Yes,
Okay.
Exactly. There's the thumbnail.
Real quick, I'm gonna acknowledge some money that was sent to us technically.
How dare you?
It apparently needs to go through first, but it exists. Can we agree that hippity hoppity women are property? I agree with
The motherfucker that needs to have that said to him isn't here.
Yeah, unfortunately. Still. That was.
I feel like there is a little thing that we can all agree on, though.
Oh God, huh?
I have the fucking authority, and you all need my permission to speak.
No, great. He made his ego bigger.
I'm the fucking cunt.
Stop being mean to me, Brockus.
I just thought of something, Schmeckle. I need to get another story for Cringy Yesteryear that involves a pedophile and stuff to read, and then we'll bring on Leaf, and she'll have to read it instead of Opal.
Well, that's exactly it. Leaf is Opal's replacement.
Don't tell her.
We just got to get her a better microphone first.
I can't afford one right now, but eventually when I get a computer and such, I'll get a better mic too.
Speaking
That's
of
okay. You're going to be reading the child part of pedophile conversations, so I don't think kids usually have good microphones. You're probably good.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Well, look, Leaf. Opal actually made $5 that day, so there might be a benefit.
Brockus says if you send the song via super chat, I will sing it. So it doesn't even have to be a big super chat.
Yeah. Well, whatever fits all the lyrics.
Also, Big Master
Anon wants me to read the chat. What the fuck am I supposed to read? There's a lot of chat going on. Are you going to
plug your computer GoFundMe, or are you just gonna be happy with constantly having shitty rebooting streams?
Oh shit! You have a good fucking point. There's a fucking GoFundMe down in the fucking description. If you click that and you give it money, I'll get a better computer, and then shit will suck less.
We would like things to suck less because they're not sucking well.
Schmeckle, how much are you trying to get together, and what do you plan on buying?
Anon was the one that
we're looking at. We're looking at a CyberPower PC. I'm thinking it's gonna cost him anywhere between 13 and $2,000. So we set the goal for $2,000, and if I can find him a good deal on something that's gonna run OBS really well, we will shut it down early. But
basically,
it's about $2,000.
We set it on the high end. If we can get enough to get something that'll do what we need, then we'll shut it down.
I only ask because people had asked me to ask you, and I'm like, I'm never gonna remember what he tells me.
Yeah, no, we're looking for a cyber powered PC, something that runs well.
I left Anon in charge of figuring that shit out because I don't know any of that shit. But yeah, there's
I know some
something
people
that'll be
that
able to do all this stupid shit.
Big Master Anana said, "My good fucking point will be in your ass if you don't plug the thing more often."
Yeah, dude. I saw that your Nightbot plugged it, but it was like after the stream ended last night. And I was like, oh, good job, Nightbot. Like it popped up right after you went offline. It was the first time I saw it. So
yeah, Nightbot's not very good at things. Nightbot is very good at when I set up 2 streams, because we got one after another. It'll spam the chat of one, and then it'll miss the one that's currently going.
Wow, that's fucked up.
Master Anon says almost anything's better than he has now.
No, it is.
It's like a potato. It's like anything is a potato.
I'm using the same fucking laptop I was using. First off, a laptop, and it's the same one I was using when I started this shit 2 years ago.
Hey, Anon.
Well, yeah.
My husband builds computers as a hobby. He's been doing it since the 80s.
Well, if he wants to build him one,
it would be cheaper than 2,000 probably.
But yeah,
give me a list of
expensive.
Yeah, give me a list of what you want. DM me a list of what you're looking for, your requirements, your parameters.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
my husband can at least give you a quote as to how much you're actually going to need.
Okay.
Yeah, because it should be.
It shouldn't be $2,000. We have a computer we can stream and do video and run things for, and like I could stream games. My kids could watch a movie on another screen, and I could probably render a video all at the same time on our computer. And it's 3 years old or 4
Building
years old.
separately is always going to be cheaper. It's just pre-built's expensive, but he can't build himself a fucking computer.
No,
it's shipping it too. Like
not.
You have to think about how much it'd cost you to ship it to where he is.
No,
Like,
I could pay for the shipping.
Computers. Canada
just
has,
make sure.
I'm sure you know a Canadian that can build a computer, guys.
I do, but I don't know if he does.
Well, no, if you do, then I can pay for the computer and the shipping.
Yeah, from here.
Whatever will.
I'm on the other side of the country.
best.
You could order it from anywhere, really.
Okay.
You could also. There's several people on the computer where. So some people I know some guy that builds computers, like straight up fucking makes his own shit. And I think he charges less than $2,000. But if anybody makes Schmeckle a computer, they should definitely send it to him without an operating system.
I think I could probably figure out how to install Windows.
Oh my god, I would love to listen to Schmeckle try to get through the installation process for Windows 10.
Oh no.
Definitely send it to him.
He's only sort of computer literate, like
I know.
barely.
I was entirely computer literate like 10 years ago.
Yeah, dude, me too. Me too. We need to get Schmeckle.
They got less complicated.
We got to get Schmeckle a Commodore 64 to stream from. That's it. That's what he needs. He said anything would be better than what he's got. So,
yeah, I think that's going a little far back. But no, I'm running off a shitty laptop right now. Proper desktop setup. I might be able to make this shit work properly.
I just want Schmeckle to have a computer that's the size of a small apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? You get me one of those motherfuckers. Yeah, I will stream right in front of it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you're also gonna have to get me a small apartment to put it in, but
Yeah, dude. So that when Schmeckle says there's a bug in the machine, he literally has to go in there and get the bug out. There's a roach on the motherboard. The motherboard's taller than I am.
Rocket.
Somebody buy me a ladder. Start another GoFundMe.
Come on. Before we end it, I want somebody foo-foo.
Nobody has donated for the foo-foo.
I don't care.
Anon?
Donate money for foo-foo.
Hey, he's not gonna sing for free.
Why not?
I mean, he's a cheap whore, not a free whore.
There you go. I am a cheap, dirty slut.
You're kind of free.
And I'm very close to ending this shit just for the dump's sake because everybody needs to go watch the fucking dump.
Everybody is going to watch the dump now.
Good, fucking good. Go watch the dump.
Look at them spam in the chat. Oh, okay. Fine, we know how it is. Good night, everybody. Bye.
Definitely should sub to me.
I'm not ending this just yet. There is one very, very important thing that has been left unsaid.
Rubber baby
I'm
bug
telling you how big my dick is.
The whale is a false prophet.
Motherfucker.
I would like. Oh, never mind.
On that note, Samaj, do the Samaj thing.
The part where I badly read out people who have been here.
That's right.
Oh my god. Okay.
We had Samaj 7 times.
That's because I'm a slut.
We had only Samaj.
We've all had Samaj a couple times. Let's be honest.
It's true. He's
He says 8 years, but that's only since he's entered somebody.
Oh, okay. Well, that's why I missed out. I don't even know who's strap on.
Exactly. Well, we did have Magog here for a bit. Big Master Anon.
We got donation.
Wait. Before that goes down,
$2 for Fufu. We got $2 for Fufu, Brockus.
For
now. We also got $10 Canadian from the Beardbarian. GFM doesn't take PayPal, so put this towards the PC goals. I hope the quest is successful. I believe that is towards your GoFundMe.
Yeah,
and for Bunny Fufu, so go, Brock, go.
All right, American Phoenix, DM me the fucking Brockus Fufu or Bunny Fufu fucking song. I don't care.
I don't think American Phoenix is here anymore. I think you're gonna have to figure it out yourself, Brockus.
No, American Phoenix is in the chat.
Yeah,
I just saw it a little while ago.
Yeah, he'll send it now if he heard.
Metaphor says AP and Ghastly are gonna crucify you, schmeck. Man, AP and Ghastly are worshiping a false prophet. We got the real goddamn prophet over here.
Talking about Sniggles?
Sniggles. The good Lord Sniggles.
I mean, I do like how good my laundry smells.
Exactly. Have you ever liked the smell of a whale?
Now they kind of smell like old
I actually have. Fuck you.
Oh, Brockus, you're a pervert. That's one of your weird things.
You have too, you fucking faggot. Whale blubber was used in perfume.
That doesn't mean you smell what a whale smells
you've
like.
gone up to a fucking whale and gone like, yeah, hey, I like this fucking smell. And actually, that's whale vomit, not blubber.
What was whale blubber used for? Gum?
Usually warmth.
Fuck it, whatever. Anyways, no, I do like the smell of the sea. So fuck off.
But like the smell of the gun.
Whales don't smell like the sea. They smell like dirty, large, sweaty, salty mammals.
Yeah.
Actually,
What do you think the sea smells like whenever you go to a fucking beach with a bunch of people?
The beach smells so good, though.
To be fair, I have never smelled a whale that wasn't beached.
American Phoenix sent the lyrics.
What?
Little Brock is it's time.
Wait.
I'll put it in the side chat for you.
Where is it?
All right. Well, while he's doing that,
God damn it! All right.
Well, we got fucking Ahtemma. Well, we got Canadian Vamp. We got Samaj. We got Unapologetic Canadian. We got Skinny Samaj. We got Whoever I Am. And Brockus, play us out.
And Trippy, too. Yeah, that guy was
that's Skinny Samaj.
Oh, duh. I thought you were going to introduce her as Snowball. Anyways.
Brockus?
Little Brockus Fufu sitting on a live stream yelling about Star Wars and showing off his head. Now, Little Brockus Fufu, I'll give you 3 tries. There you are.
Brockus, 3 tries. You got 2 more tries, and I would like to hear more rhythm this time.
I don't want to do it.
Come on.
I'm on the desk.
I feel like I'm being violated.
You
are being violated. Now
really thoroughly.
At least you're aware.
And at least there was no.
Big Master Anonymous is now again with your wiener out.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
I haven't been wearing pants this entire time. I don't know what fucking Master Anon thinks is going on my end.
His wiener's already out, dear.
And Brockus, at least there wasn't a reference to any, turds in that song.
Yeah, nobody said anything about eating poo.
Yeah, dude. Well, I'll just have to talk to Phoenix and see if you could fix that for me.
No.
I mean, for
Don't
Brockus.
ruin
Totally not
it.
for me. Totally not for me.
Everybody's a bastard in my eyes.
You really are our butters.
Anyways, the dump is on. Go watch the dump.
Good night.
Rebel.
I forgot to hit the button.